Are we live? Are we live? Hold on. Yeah, we are live. Okay. So hello everyone and welcome to this new Q&A stream. It's a Q&A session today and I'm very excited. So you guys can join, ask your questions, hang out with me and yeah, have fun. Yo, yo man, what's up? How are you? यहाँ ad आ रहा है. Okay. What are FAANG based companies? FAANG based companies is a mixture of Facebook, Adobe, Apple, Netflix, Google. So these are the companies, these are product based companies, major product based companies of the country. And like people want to work into these companies as software developer. So it's like, top tech companies in right now. So that's called FAANG companies: Facebook, Adobe, Apple, Netflix and Google. So what's going on in my Twitter? Roadmap. See, to get into FAANG companies, first your DSA should be very, very strong because most of the FAANG companies only have around 6 to 7 only DSA questions, DSA rounds. So your DSA should be very strong. And second, your resume has to be very strong. And third, you also need connections. You also need referrals to get into a FAANG company. Most of the time, that's what I'm saying. Why, if you had to find job in this market, what things you will do differently than rest of the people? Firstly, I will target startups, well funded startups. Then I will try to get into remote jobs, and into remote jobs into well funded startups in USA, UK, Canada, Australia. And I would pick one tech stack. If I wanted to start again, I would directly get into Mern stack or Pern stack with Node.js, and then I would try to get into companies. uh, and I would build projects, and projects should look like products. That's what I would do. And I would deploy them, put it in my resume, and keep applying, and also build in public. That's what I would do. Yo, lucky will also. Yo, what's up? How to find refer? For referrals, you have to, try to contact people. You have to contact them. Like for referrals, you have to go behind people a lot, and you can use LinkedIn. If you can find their email, try to send them email. भैया एग्जाम है इसलिए स्ट्रीम पर नहीं आ रहा था. ओके, ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर एग्जाम. कैसा चल रहा है एग्जाम? हो गया क्या कि अभी भी चल रहा है एग्जाम? 8 जून से आऊंगा स्ट्रीम पर. ओके, फोकस ऑन योर एग्जाम एंड ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर एग्जाम ब्रदर. भैया अप्लाइड मैथ्स का एग्जाम है 4 दिन में और कुछ भी पढ़ाई नहीं हुआ है. क्या क्या करूं? कौन से आप सेमेस्टर में हो? माई प्रॉब्लम है कि मुझे इंटरव्यू नहीं मिल रहा है. आई एम अप्लाइंग ऑन डिफरेंट प्लेटफॉर्म्स. See, if you are not getting selected for interviews, there are two major reasons. One, your resume is not too strong. Second, like you're not able to, what is that called? Like your projects are not so impressing. Maybe that's why. Welcome, bro. Welcome. Second semester. Okay. So, okay, maths. See, just if you don't know what to do, just study what they have taught in class. That's it. Shivang, RUSD. I was working in a service-based company. I left my job 2 months back. I was working in a service-based company as a Spring Boot developer. One simple doubt: how to English improve any strategy? See, to improve your English, there are three different ways. You have to work in three different domains. First, your listening skills should be good, then your speaking skills, and then you need to articulate your thoughts, right? So to improve your listening skills in English, you should, the best way is to watch English podcast, listen to them, and try to understand what they're trying to say. Then second, your speaking skills. You can improve your speaking skills by reading books. Try to read more books. Try to read English newspaper, and try to talk to people in English. I know when you're starting out, it can get very, you might feel awkward, but the thing is, you can just, like, don't try to judge yourself. Just try to improve yourself by listening to English podcast, watch English movies, read English books, read English newspapers, speak to people in English. I'm currently focusing on Nest exam to get admission in Nisar. Okay, all the best. Bro, job or gate prep, I'm financially stable. If you're financially stable, then I would suggest go for gate. Because if you're not getting into that big companies with that big package, then it is better to get for gate exam, prepare for gate exam, as you are financially stable. Hello. You can start with watching English videos, trying to understand them. Yep. Bro, any project ideas which you think will help to get interviews? See, best project ideas are actually that look like products. Maybe you can try to build a product. Like, you can try to build a product that, like, build it so good that it's an end-to-end product. That's the best way to build anything, in my opinion. Okay. Will you marry me? Hey. Not interested. भाई ऐप गेम डेवलप कर सकते हो? मुझे तो अभी ऐप डेवलपमेंट आई डोंट नो दैट मच, बिकॉज आई हैव नेवर गॉन इनटू ऐप गेम डेवलपमेंट. तो आई डोंट नो. आई कैन डेवलप ऐप विद रिएक्ट नेटिव. गेम डेवलपमेंट आई डोंट नो. Got success rate, gate success rate is kind of low. So if you give 1 year to prep, if not got ranked, then it go to waste. See, the thing is, if you want to get into something, there are competition everywhere. Competition is everywhere. You cannot deny competition. It's everywhere. No matter what you are trying to do. In FAANG, if you try to get into FAANG companies, competition is there. If you want to build a startup company, competition is there. If you want to become a doctor, competition is there. Everywhere competition is there. But that does not mean you will not take a shot, right? If you weren't apply to jobs now, where would you go? If I was not, actually, I'm not applying to jobs right now. I'm trying to build my own startup. I'm trying to build my own SaaS as a solo developer and monetize it. That's what I'm trying to do. भाई वैसे मेरा SaaS कैसा था? कौन सा SaaS? I'm not able to recall it. Zero Fusion. Which SaaS did you make? And by the way, guys, today I tried Codex, and to be honest, I really loved it. Codex is good. It gave me good, like, I liked Codex. Discord पे send करा था. अच्छा, okay. I didn't check, I think. Wish you good luck. Thanks, man. Hey Abhishek, I'm currently in second year, currently learning Python for AI/ML and doing DSA daily. Should I learn more in summer break or just focus in AI/ML? If you're really interested in AI/ML, then first get into AI/ML. Like, you already know Python, right? So even if you want to get into developing softwares and all, you can do it with Python as well. You can learn Django and Fast API. So I would suggest you pick one route. Right now you are into AI/ML, go into it deeply. ChatGPT Codex. Yes, today I installed Codex and I built a software with Codex, a simple blog application, but it was really good. And like, I am really impressed by Codex. I'm back. Welcome back. How do you live? I live by breathing air. If you're talking about how I make money, I make money by doing freelancing jobs, taking one-on-one calls. What is the best way to learn MERN stack? The best way to learn any tech stack is project-based learning. Pick one project, and first watch one or two good videos and code along with those videos, and after you watch those two videos, never see another video again, and just get into building projects. And projects should not be like you directly get into complex projects. Start with simple projects, then eventually level up to difficult projects. Can you check it right now? Yes, I can check. Just give me a few minutes. How's your day? My day was good. How was your day? What did you score in IQ test? What did you score? I never took my IQ test. Bro, how did you manage the financial runway before working on a startup? I had a job for 1 year. I was working in a service-based company as a Spring Boot developer. I worked there for a 1 year, for a year, and before that also I was doing freelancing. What are your thoughts on Golang? Yeah, Golang is actually a very powerful language, and it's getting used a lot. Even now, TypeScript compiler is getting, I think, written in Golang. भाई मैं कंसेप्ट भूल जाता हूँ, क्या करूँ? कंसेप्ट भूल जाते हो, इसका मतलब ये है कि यू आर ट्राइंग टू मग अप. कुछ भी चीज़ अगर आप कर रहे हो, डोंट ट्राई टू मग इट अप. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड पैटर्न्स, खोजो और पैटर्न्स को लाइक अंडरस्टैंड करो कि ये ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है. ओके. Is it like anti-gravity or different? Actually, Codex I tried it in my terminal and it's like Claude code. It was really good. I will show you what I built with Codex today. Hello bro, do you remember me? Hello, it's Ultron. Welcome back to the... Yes, I do remember you. What's up, man? मैंने SaaS discussion वाले चैनल पे सेंड करा था. अच्छा, I'll check it out. Tell me AI proof career options. AI proof career options. Right now, AI proof career options are doctor. Become a doctor if you're not into AI tech and all. Become a doctor, because still now AI cannot perform operations and all those things. But if you're talking about in tech field, I will suggest go for cybersecurity, DevOps, cloud computing. Campus DSCP 2.0, how is it? What is Campus X? I don't know, man. See, Campus X ka guy, like I really like that sir, Nitish sir, I think. He teaches really well, but I never got any course from him, so I don't know, man. By college के 6th sem 3rd year in tier 1 college, I have 8 backs a year back. I'm 20. Life gonna for a I don't know what the fuck do in tier 1 college. But how did you see? First try to clear the backs, because backlogs will mess up everything. Even if you get into companies will not offer you job if you have a backlog. So try to clear the backlogs first. Momos wala is AI proof of getting kicked out. Okay, AI is selling momos, and inside those we found processor. Funny. Claude just released Claude design, dead emoji. Yeah, man, I saw Claude design. See, Claude design, see, I am very happy if AI is evolving, because my goal is to build something. And see, if as a founder, if AI code writing agents are going to improve, then like it's good for me, because I can focus on building a company, and making a product will get very easy for me, right? हेलो ब्रो, कैसे हो? गर्मी में हालत ख़राब कर दिया. या मैन, आई नो, गर्मी तो काफ़ी ज़्यादा है, और मैं ठीक हूँ. आप कैसे हो? ओ या, हेलो लोकेश, वेलकम बैक टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रदर. यो मैन, यो. हैव यू एवर ट्राइड गूगल आर्केड? नो. ओके. भाई मर्न स्टैक का चैट जीपीटी से कैसे पढ़े? सी, मैं तो चैट जीपीटी से पढ़ता हूँ. आई टेल चैट जीपीटी these are the tech stack. I want you to teach me. First, I give ChatGPT a role that you are a senior software engineer and you are also a mentor, and these are the things that I want to learn. Please first create a good curriculum that I can follow to learn these topics, and then tell GPT to teach you. That's how I do it. ChatGPT Image 2.0 is good, bro. It will give some competition to graphic designer. Yeah, man. OpenAI closed Sora a few days back. Now they came back with Image 2.0 GPT. Okay. Hello Abhishek. Hello Leo. What's up? It's Ultron. Bro, how will AI evolve around 2028? I think around 2028 AI code writing will be like butter. And I'm very happy. I hope, because today I used Codex and I'm very happy with the response that Codex gave me, and it was able to build the application really smoothly. I'm very happy with it. I hope AI evolves and it gets better at writing code. I recommend you to check your sentence 2 times whenever you're sending. Okay. And guys, English is just a language. the motto of any communication language is to pass your idea so that the other person who you are communicating with, he can understand the idea that you are trying to convey. And no matter how you do it, the goal is to convey your idea. That's it. भाई बट 2027 में दुनिया खत्म अच्छा लेट्स सी दुनिया खत्म होती है कि नहीं. Bro, today I met some people. First thing asked me lead code score and LinkedIn. Okay. LinkedIn. I to hate LinkedIn, so I don't know, man. I want to start data science. Any idea, any suggestion you will give me about this? If you want to get into data science, first get into Python, understand Python, master Python really well. Then eventually get into Pandas, NumPy, then try to learn about PyTorch. And with PyTorch also I try to understand statistics really well. Bro, my college told me that I have to do an internship in my first year. In your first year, I think most of the time college tells you to do internship during your third year or fourth year. आपके SaaS प्रोजेक्ट की प्रोडक्शन लिंक है क्या? अभी तक तो SaaS प्रोजेक्ट डिप्लॉय हुआ नहीं है, मैंने प्रोडक्शन में काम स्टार्ट कर दिया है. इफ आई डिप्लॉय इट देन आई श्योरली शेयर द लिंक. व्हाट टू डू नाउ देन? व्हाट्स योर क्वेश्चन? Bye bro, see you after 8 June. Bye Lucky Wheel of Spin, all the best for your exam, brother. About to graduate, planning to work on product full time. What do you think? I don't really enjoy corporate, did freelance and last couple of years. Even I did not enjoy corporate, that's why I left my job. And if you want to get into building products, you know, I will recommend you get into solo development, get into building SaaS and try to monetize it. Selling I clearly told them I'm an editor, knew this space, but man, they are crazy. Like what happened, Lokesh? Explain, what's up? मेरे एक प्रोजेक्ट रिव्यू करोगे? Yeah, sure. Discord, you can join the Discord server and you can share the link. What does project manager do? Good question. Good question. Even I don't understand what project manager do. Basically, project managers are the middle person between your people who are the stakeholders inside one project and the developers. So project manager conveys what developer wants to say to the stakeholder and what stakeholder wants from the project. So project manager is like the middleman. 8 bags वाला what to do then. तो सबसे पहले you have to clear your bags and उसके साथ साथ try to upskill. First make sure you don't get bags anymore, and after that right now start upskilling yourself. Pick one programming language, learn it, then get into a good tech stack and try to build projects and deploy them. What was your first job as a fresher and where was it? See, my first job was an internship and it was a backend engineer at a local software company. And then my second job was also an internship, a 6-month internship, and it was inside another software based company. There I was as a full stack developer, and then after that I got into a MNC, a service based company, and there I worked as a Spring Boot developer. Bro, do you remember me? I am working on billing app. Bro, good news is that I went to like 20 shops in which 7 of them appreciated and took my app. Bro, that feeling was very high, bro. That's great, man. Congratulations. वो बस पैसे खाते हैं और कुछ नहीं करते. कौन नहीं करते? If I learn coding, then what are the things I can do? If you can learn coding, then you can actually build anything. Did you check out Cloud Design? Not yet. I saw how it works and I'm really happy that like it's really good. Today I checked out Codex. So they kept talking about editing jobs will go on, AI will take over, and they started saying you will learn this or else you will be doomed. Okay, like fear mongering, got it. How much you earn? Comfortable enough to like I'm comfortable right now, not too much, but I'm happy, like it's fine. It's 20 too late? No man, it's not too late. Hello bro, how is your life going? Is it going smooth or any speed breaks are coming? My life is going smooth, but one speed break is there, that registration process for my SaaS is taking too long because there are lots of process and there are lots of documentation. It's taking time. What's your plan? How are you going to approach distribution? See, for distribution, I'm going to first get into I'll be posting about my product in Twitter, Reddit. Then I'll go to UGC creators. I will ask them to promote it. Obviously, like I'll pay them. Product manager. Okay. How to get internship in 6th sem. I'm in 4th sem. To get an internship, the best way is to target startups. Go to startups, tell them these are your skills and you want an internship. Yeah, either they will give you a paid internship or an unpaid internship. But if you are really skilled and they find value in you, they will give you a paid internship. Bro got good audience. From every side developer are talking. I mean talking. Who got good audience? शादी कब कब तक करोगे भाई? बहुत करीब कोडिंग शादी में भी बहुत टाइम है. लाइक शादी तो सिर्फ एज के हिसाब से तो हम लोग शादी डिसाइड नहीं करते ना. लाइक टू गेट मैरिड, द राइट टाइम टू गेट मैरिड इज व्हेन यू आर रेडी, नॉट व्हेन यू आर ओल्ड एनफ. You, oh, thanks Zero Fusion, thanks a lot, man, thanks a lot. Okay, when Codex makes me a millionaire, I'll buy you a beer. Okay. Sam Altman, at least a case would be fair. Nice. I showed them prototype of Flicky. They said it's good. It had some good, so many monetization models. Yeah, man. Actually, your product has like lots of potential to get monetized. You're a nice guy. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. Check Discord now. Okay, let's check Discord. Hold on. Let's check out Discord. What's going on there? How to build a good network in Twitter? The best way to build a good network in Twitter is to post your build in public. Whatever you're trying to build, post it on Twitter. I do have a issue. Can you give me a solution? So basically, I can understand code very well. I can change it to AI. I'm into ML and DS. But why I can't write my code on my own whenever I start to write code? See, it's because firstly, remove the expectations that remove this expectation that from day one you will write code like a senior software engineer without taking any help. You will write code like a butter, but it does not work like that. Initially you will get stuck, but you learn by solving. Whenever you get stuck, if you know the solution, try to break it into smaller sub problems. Use first principle thinking and then try to solve those problems one by one. But if you're still getting stuck, then try to get help from the internet. Use GPT. Tell GPT to teach you. That's the best way. Bro, I showed them your channel too. Oh, thanks Lokesh. Thanks a lot, man. Post daily. That's it. Yep, I agree. That's the best way to build your audience on Twitter. Basically, I can't write on own. That's the issue. Yeah, man. Like I can understand. It's it's about practice. The more you practice, the better you get. So you have to first maybe don't get into complex problem really soon. Just start with smaller prototypes. Like try to build a to-do application at first. What advice would you give someone who wants to build in public like you have been doing on YouTube? Yeah, man. Let's see, whatever public platform you are going for. If post, maybe you can post your updates on YouTube. You can post your updates on Twitter. But whatever projects you are working on, every single day post about what you are learning. What was your like what difficulty you faced, then how you solved it. Post about them. प्रो कोड में 99 बग्स थे, एक फिक्स किया और दोबारा रुक गया, अब 127 बग्स हो गए. ओके, डीबगिंग तो सही है. Check Discord, review my project. Okay, I'll review it in a while. No AI can replace my future job. By the way, I want to become a neuroscientist. Oh, that's nice. Neuroscientist. Nice. Bye and thanks. Bye, man. Hey, can I make your Discord server good? My Discord server is already good. Like we have some mods. Sarvam AI is giving free credits for some users. Oh, that's nice, Lokesh. Bhaiya, now can I promote my website so more people can get to know about it for free? See, if you want to promote your website, go to Twitter. So, post about what problems your website does solve. Post about it. Make a video on it. Post it on YouTube. Bhaiya, can you explain about ERP project? Is it good for final year project? ERP projects are good. Like it's a complex project, but if you can pull it off, it's good. Please review. Abhi karo na review project ka. Okay, let's see. Discord. Okay, this one. It's a video. Okay, hold on. From confusion to clear direction. Next aura. Okay, UI looks nice. Become time frame 3 months. Oh, okay, it generates path, roadmaps and all. Okay, nice, eco-friendly, focus. Okay, building a skill path, combining insight from multiple models. Okay. Oh, nice, it creates a roadmap, flowchart. Today's oh, it is nice. AI mentor. Nice, nice. Nice. Okay. Best option, make a reel of your website, dance on it. Not that one, bro. It's speed wise. Okay, I'll check it. It is mine. Oh, nice. I'll check it. Shikhar, give me a sec. Bro, in our generation, we need to survive. Bro, we cannot make money. This is the fact. Like competition, influence, lack of money, middle class, this will make us stuck. At some point, see, middle class thing, I agree to it in some extent. But the thing is, you have to be different. Even if you're born, see, you cannot control where you are born. You cannot control people around you. What you can control is your mindset. So if you, even if you are if you know somebody is a middle class person and all, they can become better by changing their mindset. And firstly, they have to stop comparing themselves with people around them. Even if they want to compare it with someone who is already leading the life that they actually want. Okay, which one? Okay, spend wise. Your wealth simplified, built for you. Okay. Okay, how does it work? Preview, interactive preview. Okay. Pricing. Nice. Sign in. Okay, fine. Selling just 5 mil. Okay. What do you think job market condition about fresher? See, for fresher, job market is there, but the competition is really tough. So to stand out, you have to build good level projects. Like seriously, if you are going for off campus, you have to build good level project that actually is useful. It's like a product. Hello Abhishek sir. Hello, hello. Hi, tomorrow is my interview and I have received all backend concepts, revised all backend concepts. Any tips? Just be confident, and whatever you have mentioned in your resume, make sure you know all those things. Bro, अगर debugging का मतलब bugs हटाना है तो programming का मतलब bugs डालना हुआ. वहाँ थोड़ा बहुत correct है. What do you think a 14 years can do? 14 years, what do you think a 14 years can do? Right now, with all the resources that we have, a 14 years can actually run a company, like build a startup actually. Can you suggest some projects for AI/ML? See, for AI/ML, there are two kind of projects that we try to build. Either it's a classification project or it's a regression project, right? So for classification, you can either go for like there are lots of projects right now, like email spammer finder, something like that, or cancer detector, something like that. And for regression, we have pricing model calculator. But for project ideas, maybe you can, even if for AI/ML is mostly combined with these two things, regression and classification. So you have to decide which kind of product you want to build. For example, if you want to get into classification, then try to build something that is actually useful and people can use it, and try to build an end-to-end product with it. Bhaiya, how is your English so good? Was it good from beginning only? I know English, but I'm not in flow and I'm nervous when I talk in English with some random discussions with HR or professors. See, thank you for the compliment, but I think English is just a language. And firstly, don't attach this idea that if somebody speaks English, then he is, intelligent, because English is just a language. Just because if somebody's English is not good, that does not mean that person does not know anything. So 90% of the people actually think this way only. If somebody is good in English, it means that he is talking sense, right? So पहले तो ये हटा दो मन से कि English is a sense of intelligence. No, English is just a language. And secondly, to improve in English, कोई भी language अगर आपको सीखना है तो आपको you have to understand. First, you have to improve your speaking skills, reading skills, and listening skills. ठीक है, और ये तीनों करने का तरीका होता है. सबसे पहले इफ़ यू वांट टू इम्प्रूव योर रीडिंग स्किल्स, देन रीड मोर इंग्लिश बुक्स, रीड इंग्लिश न्यूज़पेपर्स, read English articles. And if you want to improve your speaking skills, then speak in English. Talk to people in English. Even if it's broken, take your time. You will fumble, but take your time. Don't try to speak very quickly initially. Try to take your time. First frame your sentence in your head, then speak. And with listening skills, it's all about, you can watch English podcasts, English movies. It will help you a lot. You're wrong, because this time they are just brain rotted. No man, actually, see, for example, if out of 100, 90% people are 90% of the teenagers are brain rotted, then there are at least 10% of teenagers who are actually using resources. If you go and see YouTube, even on YouTube you will find teenagers actually building good level products and actually earning money. They're not just doing 6 7. Okay, but yeah, how is data analytics field as compared to MERN? What are the pros and cons? See, firstly, data analytics and data MERN are two different fields, very different from each other. And from job perspective, data analytics is good, but it requires experience to get into. That's what I have seen. It's very difficult for freshers to get into data analytics because it requires a lot of experience. And for MERN stack, it is easier for freshers to get into MERN stack. Now companies asking for ML end-to-end, like project plus deployment. Yes, they are asking for end-to-end projects. Hello. Angrezi doesn't matter. Hindilish matter. How good you are in Hindilish? Fine only, I think. You start coding at early age, or mainly you started in college? I started coding when I was around 16 or 17 years old. Maybe like when I was in class 11, I was a computer science student, and we had C++ back then. And that's how I got introduced to computer programming. Read dev blogs, okay? Yeah, we can read dev blogs also. Suggestions or advice to crack interviews. I am fresher. See, to crack interviews, firstly, if you get selected for an interview, it means that your resume impressed them, right? So make sure whatever you have mentioned in your resume, no matter what you have mentioned, make sure you know it really well. If, for example, if you have mentioned pandas, make sure you know pandas really well. Because most of the time interviewers are going to they're going to circle around your resume. They are going to talk about the project that you have mentioned in your resume, and that's it. How do I deal with not being able to learn programming and continuously because of health issues? I cannot do anything these days. What's your health issue? Like, what is it? Can you explain? ब्रदर GRPC का यूज़ करोगे या प्रोजेक्ट में? यूट्यूब पे ज़्यादा वीडियोस नहीं है GRPC Node.js के. हाँ, लाइक व्हेन वी अभी तो हम लोग एडवांस बैकएंड में घुसे हैं, फेज 2 स्टार्ट होने वाला है. सो विथ ईच एंड एवरी फेज दैट वी गेट इनटू, we'll try to learn those topics. Bro, tell me what would be the condition of engineers in next 5 years? See, in next 5 years, I think the way of writing code will change surely, but engineers will more be into software architecture roles, because now AI will improve and AI will write the code, but engineers will still be required to plan and architect the projects. What do you think about types of questions they might ask? Like in general, what is course, or something like how to design API or something like that. Okay, so in interviews, what happens? First, they're going to see your resume. They're going to introduce you. They will tell you to tell about yourself and all those things. Formalities will happen. Then they will get into, for example, if I mentioned JavaScript, they will surely ask questions from JavaScript. Either they will give you a code snippet, they will tell you to debug it, or they will try to give you a scenario, a problem statement. They will tell you to solve it. Either they will tell you to write the code, or they will try to see your approach. Okay, then third thing is that they will surely see your projects. They will tell you to explain your projects, how you build and what you build. Bro, what is forex trading? I don't know, man. I'm choosing to go in full stack plus DevOps plus AI. What do you think? I have to go or not? Yeah, that's a good role. Get into full stack plus. If you get into full stack plus DevOps, that's like you can build products now. And if with AI is actually very easy to integrate in products now, so it's a good role. You can go for it. I completed my college in 2025 and I'm feeling stuck. Don't feel stuck. I see. I can agree that. I can understand that it's very difficult to not to get a job, not to get an interview call and all. But the thing is, keep applying, keep building projects. Drink water, bro. Stay hydrated. Yeah, man. I'll drink water just a sec. Even doctors are confused. That's wrong. That's wrong with my health. I have a very high BP for my age. Head and scalp pain, teeth pain and sensation throughout the day, and clinically diagnosed mental health issues. Okay, man. Okay. Amu, I hope you get better. You get better soon. I think maybe you can try to get some better sleep, because BP and all, it gets affected by sleep and all. Don't try to raise your cortisol level. Cortisol level, I think, increases with stress a lot. So try to stay calm. Try to focus on what are things that are under your control. Right now, your health issues are not under your control, but so it's okay. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Just try to lead a healthy life. Eat healthy. I will suggest you go to gym, join gym, and lead a healthy life. I will suggest you go for gym. But yeah, how to start with AI/ML in actual project? I know AI/ML with gate point of view is theoretical. How to shift to practical with channel to follow, and how to get ahead. See, the best YouTube channel for AI/ML, in my opinion, is Campus X. Like there is a playlist called 100 Days of AI/ML there. It's very good. You can follow that. But yeah, how is TCS NQT exam? Should we give it or directly apply to TCS? Give TCS NQT. If you clear it, then at least you will get a call from them. Bro, I have one doubt, that there is vibe coding nowadays, but why in interviews they ask coding, bro? See, vibe coding is good enough to create MVPs, but if you are a senior engineer, I know how to use it, because today I tried Codex and it changed my point of view. Codex is actually, like, Codex is good, but if you can plan the software architecture really well, and if you can use AI agents to write the code really well, then it works like chef's kiss. Tarun, I think I might stop using TS and maybe start Golang or Rust. Okay, that's nice. Golang is very popular. You can go for Golang. Even I wanted to get into Golang. Like in future, even I will try to learn Golang. How to prepare for DSA? I'm targeting around 10 LPA jobs. See, to prepare for DSA, first thing is pick one programming language, and don't get into directly solving questions. Firstly, pick one topic. For example, if you're into arrays and you're trying to learn sliding window technique, then first understand what is sliding window and which type of questions we try to implement sliding windows, right? Then try to solve questions. Need QA tester, fresher, anyone here? Okay, bro. In this time, anyone can make SaaS, bro. But the challenge come how to market my app. This is the most hardest part. Exactly. See, even marketing is a very difficult part, because most of the people don't know how to do it. So you can market it. Use public platforms like Twitter, Reddit, and whatever problem that a SaaS or your software is solving or your product is solving. Try to post about that problem and then put your product as a solution. Don't know what career to choose with this AI and all. I need a good LPA. I graduated 2023. Feel really bad. Just a sec, guys. Just a sec. I think we should put some. What is that called? Hold on. I think we should put some. Hold on. Stream settings. Edit. Customization. Slow mode. Yeah. Let's go for slow mode, because now it is getting difficult to read all the chats. Okay, where was it? Okay, see, AI/ML is a tool. It's built to improve your productivity and remove repetitive jobs. But that does not mean you cannot choose any good career path. I will suggest you choose what you're actually interested in. Sir, I'm thinking about to shift from web development to cloud computing because of AI. there is no more in web development. What do you say? See, ऐसा नहीं है कि web development is totally dead, but the way of writing code will change, because now as a developer you are not there. Like, writing code will reduce, but your role will become more of an architect, software architect, like how you are going to architect the software as a senior engineer. This is the third time you ignored my question. What was your question, man? What's your question? Okay. What's up, bro? All good. How are you? Do you read self-help books? I used to read self-help books, and see, the point of self-help books is you read it once, and if you apply it properly, you don't need to read any more self-help books, right? So don't get into the loop of reading self-help books, because self-help books are meant to be read only once, and you need to learn from it, and then you need to apply it, right? See, self-help books will help you, make you feel good about yourself that you're trying to learn something productive and all, but if you don't apply those knowledge, there's no point. Bhaiya, was there any crush when you were in college? I'm in third year and I have literally zero interaction with girls, both in college, school and college. Yes, I had crush. It's normal. So yeah, man, these health issues have been going on for 2 to 3 years now. I gained a lot of weight as well. I'm eating less and walking a lot as well, but these days I struggle to walk without feeling something wrong. Okay, see, firstly I will suggest work on your sleep. Please try to get proper sleep. Okay, try to stay away from junk food, avoid sugar, then join a gym, because gym will actually be good for your mental health as well. Chill stream when by today's chill stream only. What's up, bro? I'm good, bro. How are you? Your reel came into my Insta feed. Okay, nice. Did you like it? Is doing BCA in 2026 worth it? Cause it's a 3-year course. So is there any opportunities in future? See, BCA is good, but the only difference is companies don't come to you. You have to go to companies. That's it, and and you have to work on your skills, because you cannot get dependent on a degree, because right, those days are gone. Like, you will get a degree and you will get a job. No, you have to work on your skills, and you have to show people what you can build. I learned C. I'm in second year college, currently learning MERN. Give me advice that will change my career and mindset. Okay, see, if you are trying to get into building something and try to fall in love with the process of building, because once you fall in love with the process of building, then naturally you will try to build more and more complex products. And don't just get into a rat race of finding a job. If you are actually skilled enough and you can show people what you can build, job will come to you. You just have to show people that what you can build and what you can bring to the table. Okay, and secondly, I see development as a superpower. Trust me, I'm not joking. I actually see development as a superpower, and that's why I'm so interested in it, because development is a skill. What you think, you can actually convert it into a product, and people will use it, and you can actually make money from it. That's why the fact that what I'm thinking I can convert into a product, that gives me the high. That's why I do development so much. So try to get into that perspective, try to fall in love with the process of developing. I learned C and MERN these days. Python, I made project that it feels very, very hard emotionally and physically, and I see people building products too. Okay, I on these seem okay. I understand, man. See, it's all about people will build products, but for you, don't get stuck to one tech stack. Like, initially learn one tech stack, but don't create an obsession with the tech stack. That's what I can suggest. Don't ever think to do BCA, bro. Do BTech, even it's tier 3 college. Okay. Yo, bro, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Hi, bro. Hi. Everyone is asking about their problems, but I want to know what's your career aim, and also want to keep up the good work, bro. Your grind will definitely pay off. Thanks a lot, man. See, my career goal is I am done with MNCs. I don't want to get into MNCs and service-based companies, MNCs, all these things. Even if my goal is to build my own SaaS as a solo developer, as an indie hacker, as a 1-person company. I want to build a 1-person company, and that's my goal. And I want to travel, and I can work from anywhere. That's the life I want. Most people don't even know what web dev is all about. Web dev is just mostly front end, which is 20% of the work. But when you get into back end deeply, that's the whole other story. Exactly. Back end is like the heart of development. But yeah, how can I learn from your videos? I'm watching it, but there are some concepts which are totally new to me. How to tackle that? Okay, when you get into new concept, first you have to do your own research as well. Because here and try to see how I'm learning new things. For example, if I come across something that is new to me as well, try to see how I'm learning that new concept. If you learn that will help you to then you won't even need my videos, right? If you observe that how I learn new things, because I show everything on streams, right? Even if I get stuck, I show that on stream, and then I try to solve and try to get better. So the main point of my videos are, my streams are, if you see my streams carefully, it's a live stream, right? I don't know what problems I will face while building something. So there are problems, you see how I tackle those problems, and if there's a new concept I need to learn, just observe that how I am learning that new concept. Okay. I don't know if I asked this before, but is DSA needed for computer programming, or can with any programming language with DSA? Yes, you can do DSA in any language: Python, Java, JavaScript, Golang, C++, any language. And see, DSA is required for clearing interviews in MNCs and product-based companies. Bro, I did multiple things during my BTech. Now I am in final year. What do I do to easily get placed in college? There is no campus placement. Okay, if there is no campus placement, okay. So to get into placement, you have to approach the companies, right? And you have to build a strong resume. But companies are not my father-in-law's companies, right? or my relatives' company that they know me and they will hire me. No, it does not work like that. So even if you are reaching out to the companies, your resume need to speak for yourself, and they need to show your skill. That your resume should show your skills. So for that, you have to build really good projects, like projects that actually look like products. So you have to work on projects a lot. YouTube की रेवेन्यू बता दो मोटिवेशन के लिए. मेरे को खुद अभी रेवेन्यू नहीं मिला है. माई प्रोजेक्ट अवेलेबल इन गिटहब. ओके, दैट्स नाइस. भाई आपकी स्ट्रीम देख के लगता है लाइफ में टेंशन लेने का कोई फ़ायदा नहीं. एक्चुअली लाइफ में टेंशन लेने का कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है. क्या फ़ायदा टेंशन लेके? यू कैन नॉट चेंज एनीथिंग. यू कैन ओनली चेंज समथिंग by taking action. So focus on taking action. Don't think about the results. Don't think too much about what your life will be next 2 years. No, just focus on what you need to do today, and have a long-term vision, and break those long-term vision into daily goals, and focus on that goal, because that's the only thing that is under your control. Results are not under your control. Only your efforts are under your control. So focus on that. And इतना टेंशन लेकर कुछ नहीं होता है. CSK one, that's nice, bro. No one can build one-person company. Let's see, man. Let's see. Okay, my question got removed by your chat. Anyway, can you tell me how to learn Node.js easily? Cause I'm currently learning it. It's giving me hard time. Any tips? Okay. See, for Node.js, firstly, I will suggest you first watch 1 or 2 good videos. There's this YouTube channel called Piyush Garg YouTube channel. You can follow that for Node.js. It's a very good playlist there. Very good videos on Node.js. You can follow that. And then after watching the videos, either use AI to teach yourself, because that's the fastest way to learn. If you all think learning earned, you will get a job, then you will be fed up after reading this. I get 5 connection requests after hour, and 4 out of 5 has probability of them being MERN dev. Okay. Hello. Couldn't you review my resume? I'll review it. How you start your career? I started my career as an backend intern in a local software company in my city only. Then I did a second internship as a full stack developer, and then I got into a service-based company, and along with that I was also doing freelancing. I am Python Django dev. I found a company that wants PHP Laravel. What to do? Don't go for that company. Find a company that matches your tech stack, that improves your chances. How do I start with backend? To start with backend, first understand a tech stack properly. For example, if you are going for Spring Boot, if you are going with Express, or if you are going with Django, then understand the core concepts of these frameworks. understand the concepts of middlewares, routes, authenticators, middleware validators, JSON web tokens, how to interact with database, ORMs, understand these topics, and then get into advanced backend. But yeah, what about referrals? If someone has referrals, what are the steps after getting that? Okay, so if you get a referral, then the person who is giving you a referral, you need to provide them a job ID. For example, if you are going for a full stack developer in a company, in that job posting there will be a job ID. You need to send that job ID to that person who is giving you the referral. Only then they can refer you. Sir, can you reverse my project in live? Okay, I'll do that. To be honest, I don't think I might even continue the backend anymore. That's actually no point. Instead, I might learn low-level programming and specialize in a specific role, performance engineer in Rust. Okay, that's good, Tarun. That's good because you are, boiling it down to one specific thing, and it's like you're trying to become really good at one thing, and that's actually a good strategy. Because if you're losing interest in backend and if you are getting into performance engineer, then stick with it and be consistent with it. Any opinion on Harkirat's cohort? Actually, I never joined that cohort. I never joined any cohort, so I don't know about it. Can you show your lead code or code forces profile, please? I don't have those profiles. या क्या हर कॉलेज से आईआईटी जैसे लोग क्या ब्रो क्या हर कॉलेज से आईआईटी जैसी लोग लग सकती है कि बहुत कम चांस है? आईआईटी जैसी जॉब लग सकती है लेकिन काफ़ी कम चांस है, चांस तो कम है. On Twitter, I've seen people saying that web development will be less in demand in future due to AI. Is this true? Do you think AI/ML is the safe option? See, nothing is a safe option because AI/ML. See, web dev, the way of writing code will change in web dev. I agree with that. The way of writing the code will change in web dev, but that does not mean you will give up on it. You have to evolve. You have to start using AI with yourself. Like use AI, because what will happen? For example, if you are working in a company, now people expect you to write 10 times more code because of AI, right? So the way of writing code will change, but more web developers have to act like software architects now, in my opinion. How can we get SD internship at FAANG off campus, non-IIT, NIT? Okay. One word: referrals. Try to get referrals. Your opinion on data engineering in 2026. Data engineering is a good field, but for fresher, I think it is a bit difficult to get into. Also, which tech stack is needed for AI/ML? For AI/ML, the best tech stack is go for Python as your core programming language, PyTorch as your Python like library for working with the AI/ML algorithms. Then get into Pandas, NumPy for managing the data, and then Seaborn and all those things for the visualization of the data. And then then this should be your tech stack. And for if you want to show that model to your users, then get into Fast API. Bro, you were going to show us your codex. Yeah man, I'll just show, just a sec. Brother, मैं बिगिनर हूँ. मैं डेटा साइंस एक कोर्स भी लिया है और बुक से पाइथन भी पढ़ रहा हूँ, बट टाइम बहुत लग रहा है. ओके, टाइम अगर ज़्यादा लगे देन फास्टेस्ट वे इज टू लर्न. टेल AI टू टीच यू. Why are you not checking my comments? Please reply. What's your question? Bhaiya, how to learn WebRTC and WebSockets? What are its use cases? Actually, WebRTC and WebSockets are very important. WebRTC stands for Web Real-Time Communication, and WebSockets is a way of implementing that. So WebRTC, for example, video calling. How does video calling work? It's based on WebRTC. For example, chatting. It uses sockets. So for real-time data, these things are used. Learn networking. Okay. Nightbot, you're here too. Hello, Abhishek. Hello. Going to start freelancing. What should I charge and how to approach? Okay, so if you see, when I was doing freelancing, when I do freelancing, I don't use Upwork or Fiverr because they never get me results. So what I do is I tell my friends, relatives, I tell them that these are my skills. If you know anyone who needs my skill, do refer me. That's how I get my projects. And see, it depends on the, for example, if you're working for a person and his budget is 10,000 only, then you cannot ask more than 10,000, you know. So if you're starting out, you should understand the budget of the person and then try to figure out what you will charge. Claude or Codex? Right now Codex, because Claude is a bit expensive, and Codex, I like Codex now because today I use Codex for the first time and I'm really impressed. No, I'm actually 2+ years experience, so I can switch for data engineering. Okay, if you are experienced, then yes, you can switch easily. You have experience, you can switch. What do you think about it, Abhishek Bhaiya? Doing everything in backend all alone is slow learning. I'd say even in a company, you wouldn't be working on everything, but you need expertise instead. Yeah, you need expertise, but personally, I love backend because I like to build. So if you actually love to build backend, then I would suggest stick with it, because there are lots of concept. Because if you get into really good at backend, you will be in demand, trust me. Because if you know, people are building normal just surface layer SaaS, then AI can do that. But for example, if you want to get into companies that are trying to build something out of thin air, like build something for the first time, then you will be in demand. How to get remote jobs or internships? See, internships, I got my first internship through my own network. There was my cousin, his friend was doing a startup, so that's how I got my first internship there. And remote jobs actually comes with experience and build in public. Build in public will get you remote jobs. हेलो भाई, तू फेमस हो रहा है भाई? कैसे मैं फेमस हो गया, बताओ तो ज़रा. I have not joined college yet, but how much time we can get after college lectures? I have not joined college. See, after college lectures, if you don't spend time, if you don't waste your time with, you know, going around, you know, wasting your time and all, then you have lots of time to learn things. YouTube filter change bhai to brother. Bhai to brother, okay. Bro, अभी हमारी फाइनल एग्जाम आने वाली है और हमको ऊप्स C++ का प्रोजेक्ट मिला है, तो क्या आप प्लीज़ बता सकते हैं हो कि मन को सा रियल टाइप प्रोजेक्ट चूज़ करें? मैं कौन सा रियल टाइप प्रोजेक्ट चूज़ करूं? C++ है, ऊप्स है, देन ट्राई टू C++ के साथ यू कैन एज अ डेवलपर, आई वुड सजेस्ट, मतलब किस टाइप का प्रोजेक्ट मिला, फाइनल एग्जाम तो मेजर प्रोजेक्ट है, तो C++ आपको मिला है, प्रोजेक्ट मिला है, तो C++ के ट्राई टू बिल्ड अ कंपाइलर. दैट्स द, अगर कंपाइलर बना लिए तो भाई जो भी तुम्हारे कॉलेज का बंदा है ना, वो आके तुमसे हाथ मिलाएगा कि भाई कंपाइलर बना लिया. सीरियसली, यू बिल्ड योर ओन कंपाइलर. C++ इज द बेस्ट ऑप्शन. Hello Abhi bro, I am trying to get a SD full stack role as fresher. Should I learn Go to get job? I already know Merge Stack. If you already know Merge Stack, stick with it, because and try to target startups. What is GSOC bhai? Can you please guide? GSOC is a Google supported open, like open source contribution platform. If you can get into GSOC, it will help you a lot. Like guys, if you can get into GSOC, it will actually give your career a really good boost. So try to get into GSOC. ब्रदर इतना नॉलेज दे दी कि मेरा ब्रेन भी सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट मांग रहा है. हेलो, I am working a 4th year student working at Boeing SD intern, did not get PPO due to headcount vacancy. How do I get off campus job? Okay, firstly, use this internship as your, wherever you go, mention it in your resume that you did an SD intern in Boeing. It will help you a lot. And then to get into companies, get interview call, you have to build very good projects. See, you cannot run away from projects, because projects will only get your resume shortlisted. But your project should be end-to-end projects. It should be deployed, and it should be like a product. It should solve some problem. Okay, ये आंसर कर दिया. Hi Abhishek, Tanishq here. Should I move toward AI engineer role? I'm learning RAG, vectors, DB, LangChain plus MERN. What skill should I focus on? Okay, you have MERN. You know MERN, so you can actually build AI supported web apps. That's good. I will suggest get into agentic AI, because your tech stack will support it really well. I have idea. Can we discuss? Yeah, tell me. Sir, I think that logic cannot be built by building front-end projects because JavaScript is not used that much in front-end. Front-end is only about design, about HTML and CSS, but for logic building, see, front-end, maybe logic build, JavaScript is used, obviously, because without JavaScript, you cannot add behavior to your front-end. But yes, I agree that if you want to be really good in any programming language or logic building, get into backend. I primarily work with MERN. That's nice. Bro, I'm finding it really difficult to choose a college for BCA. See, firstly, why are you going for BCA? If for some reason you cannot get into BTech, then go for BCA. Keep BCA as a backup, but make BTech as a primary target. Can you give a roadmap for GSOC, please? See, for GSOC, I think you have to apply. First, in GSOC, there are a list of companies that come to GSOC every year. First, I will tell you, for example, if you're targeting GSOC 2027 or 2026, then first see what companies came for GSOC 2025. Then list out those companies and see which companies are working on projects that matches your tech stack. For example, if you're a JavaScript developer and you pick a project that's based on Python, you will get stuck. You cannot understand the code base. So first pick a tech stack and then pick companies that are actually, like working on tech stack that you are familiar with. आज लेवल QnA ही होगा, लेकिन नाइट मोड भी है. I don't have maths. अच्छा, if you don't have maths, then yes, go for BCA. Where did you deploy your social media application? Is it in AWS? I deployed in DigitalOcean VPS. I did deploy it. Now it is not deployed because I did idea validation for 1 month. For 1 month it was deployed. I took down the server. We'll deploy it again after making some changes, like make it production, like more changes to it. I have to add more features, and then I'll get a domain and try to deploy it again. But TypeScript is really used in companies, but mostly startups, they also migrate to some compiled language like Java or Go for performance. So what do you think? It depends on the use case, to be honest. For example, if you're getting into an AI-based startup, they will heavily depend on TypeScript because TypeScript or Python, right? It depends on the use case. For example, if you're trying to get into a company that's trying to reinvent something, then they will go for performance-based. How are you earning money nowadays? Through one-on-one calls, through freelancing. Night mode, I love you, okay? भाई आपका पैकेज कैसे बढ़ सकते हैं कोई दूसरे रास्ता? भाई अपना पैकेज कैसे बढ़ा सकते हैं कोई दूसरा रास्ता? पैकेज बढ़ाने के लिए पहले जो मिल रहा है उसको लो, उसके बाद एक्सपीरियंस गेन करो. एक्सपीरियंस गेन करने के बाद स्विच मारो. Hi bro, I am getting a 40 days of summer holidays. I have learned HTML and CSS. Can you suggest me what to learn on what time to complete web dev as much as I can? Okay. See, you did HTML, CSS, now get into JavaScript, learn it as a programming language, then get into React. So after React, your front end is done. Now get into backend, learn Express, Node, pick MongoDB as a database, then learn how to build full stack apps, web apps. Is tier 1 college mandatory? See, tier 1 college gives you an advantage that more companies come to your college. Right, it's a big advantage, but for some reason if you're not getting into tier 1 colleges, then it's fine. I am from a tier 2 college, okay, so that's fine. If you are skilled enough, the only struggle will be that you have to find companies. भाई कंसिस्टेंसी से कोडिंग प्रैक्टिस कैसे करे? मुझसे तो नहीं हो रहा. सी, कंसिस्टेंसी के लिए सबसे पहले आपको अपना इच्छा को मारना पड़ता है. इच्छा इन द सेंस कि आप अगर सोचोगे कि आज मेरा मोटिवेशन है तो देन आई विल वर्क. इट डज नॉट हैपन लाइक दैट. मोटिवेशन इज बुलशिट. मोटिवेशन आता है जाता है. यू कैनॉट डिपेंड ऑन मोटिवेशन. Focus on being disciplined. And discipline क्या है? Discipline does not care if you feel like working or you don't feel like working. Motivation only depends on if you are actually willing to work or not. That's it. So focus on being disciplined. Don't focus on getting motivation. Just for example, pick one thing. For example, if you're trying to learn MERN stack, make it your goal and don't stop unless and until you do it. How much did it cost, bro, for 1 month? For 1 month, it was free actually. I took see, initially I had to buy a $4 server and it cost me around $5. So it cost me around $5. Yeah. सर फ्रंट एंड बनाने में ज़्यादातर बटन्स एक्सेट्रा यूज़ होते हैं, इसलिए जेएस के सारे कंसेप्ट फ्रंट एंड में यूज़ नहीं होते, तो लॉजिक फ्रंट एंड से इतना बिल्ड नहीं हो सकता जितना बैक एंड से होता है. आई एग्री, बैक एंड से फ्रंट एंड काफ़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग, लॉजिक बिल्डिंग काफ़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग होता है बैक एंड से. ब्रदर, विच डोमेन एंड टेक स्टैक is in demand for next 4 years? It is very important to shortlist resumes for freshers and recruiters. Okay, so in my opinion, in next 4 years, I think software architecture role will improve. Software architect, this will be a new job role, I think. Secondly, cloud computing. Third, cyber security. Fourth, DevOps. And obviously AI ML engineer. How much you are earning though through freelancing per month? I'm comfortable enough. I cannot reveal the actual amount. It's comfortable enough, not much. Like the salary that I was getting in my previous job, it's around that. Learn Nest.js and learn JS from Chai Code. Yes, it is a very good resource. I also learned JavaScript from Chai Code YouTube channel. It's very good. क्योंकि backend में सारा JS, okay, I agree. I want to build my career in full stack plus AI. Full stack plus AI. What AI skills and tools should I focus on learning? Full stack plus AI. Okay. See, AI skills, there's a misconception in this world that just AI, we see lots of reels, right? In those reels, they say that using AI tools are known as AI skills. No. AI skill actually means how you can use AI, to do your job. Just using AI tools is not a skill. So with AI skill, I will suggest you learn how to use AI to teach yourself, number one. Second, learn how to integrate AI in your full stack application. That's an AI skill. Third option, learn how to build, maybe if you are really interested into those things, learn how to build AI agents. That's an AI skill. Just learning how to use AI tools is not an AI skill. It's just about learning how to use a tool. Glad I started earlier at 16. Lol. I have a ton of time to decide what to master, and I can build experience by building side. Exactly, man. You are 16. You have lots of time. So I will suggest you try different things, and then, if you don't know, for example, if you are going for buying an ice cream. If you don't know how mango flavor tastes, if you don't know how vanilla tastes, if you don't know how strawberry tastes, if you don't know how chocolate tastes, then how will you make a good decision that which taste do you like? So that's why it's very important to try different things, and then you will try to, then you will form a decision. Okay, I like chocolate, or I like mango flavor. Okay, is cloud engineer and DevOps domains are trending today, and tell me more about the future. See, cloud engineer is required because cloud, no matter what kind of software you develop, for it to be used by people, you need it to deploy in cloud, and cloud is a very, very sensitive environment. Even engineers think 100 times before deploying any AI agent inside the cloud environment, right? So cloud engineering, it's very important. DevOps with cloud engineering is a very good combination, and the future is very secure. Can you review my resume? Yes, I review it in a while. Bro, I want to do freelancing, but not from my network. See, I started freelancing through my network only. Make your camera bigger. Okay, let's make my camera bigger. Okay, let's make the camera bigger. Okay. थोड़ा और बड़ा कर दे क्या कैमरा को? Should I make my camera more bigger? Just a sec. Is this fine? Okay. Okay, brother, आपसे बात करके बहुत अच्छा लगा. अब तो मैं चलता हूँ. बाय बाय गणेश. सर मेरा प्रॉब्लम अलग है. मेरे प्रॉब्लम है मैं अच्छे से नहीं कर पाता. देन लॉजिक बिल्डिंग का खेल है, एंड टू मच डिस्ट्रैक्शन सर. समटाइम्स AI मॉन ब्लॉकचेन से. ब्लॉकचेन का तो मुझे इंटरेस्ट उतना है नहीं, तो मैं ब्लॉकचेन से दूर ही रहता हूँ. एंड AI में भी मुझे इंटरेस्ट क्या कि एजेंटिक AIs बनाने में इंटरेस्ट है. मैं आपको बोलूँगा कि पहले आप फुल स्टैक में ध्यान दो, उसके बाद आप एक बार फुल स्टैक आपको अच्छे से आ गया तो एआई इंटीग्रेशन काफ़ी ईजी हो जाता है. एंटी engineer re-engineer, okay. What about picking up career with Java as main language? See, Java is very trending, Java is very powerful, Java with Spring Boot is too good. But the thing is, like, as a fresher, it's a bit difficult to get a job with Spring Boot, because even if you go and search for jobs with Spring Boot developer, for fresher they will mention at least 2 years of experience required. So how can a fresher get that experience? अच्छा भैया, मान लो मैंने एक वेबसाइट बना लिया, तो मैं उसको कैसे पब्लिश करूँगा, प्लीज़ टेल मी. वेबसाइट बनाने के बाद आपको, अगर स्टैटिक वेबसाइट है तो सिंपल आप उसका डिस्ट फोल्डर बनाओ. अगर आप रिएक्ट यूज़ करें तो डिस्ट फोल्डर बनाओ, उसका index.html उठा के डिप्लॉय मारो सीधा. एंड अगर आप एक फुल स्टैक एप्लीकेशन बनाओ विद अ बैक एंड, देन आपको यू हैव टू गेट इनटू क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग. Hello, I'm stuck in job called EDI and I want to switch that job from EDI to developer role. How do I do that? What's EDI? What is EDI? And to switch, the best way is gain experience, and when you try to switch, never mention that you are not a developer. For example, if you are from a non-developer background, right? Don't mention that when you are trying to switch. Say that you were a developer, you were working on these topics. Never mention that you were not a developer, because you already have 2 years of experience, and if you say that you were not a developer, then they will become skeptical. So don't mention that you were not a developer after you get, for example, 2 years of experience. Don't mention that you were not a developer. Say that you were a developer, you were doing this, you were doing that. Show your projects, and those projects you can build. If you are learning development, build those projects and it should look like products. What do you think about, I wish I knew that earlier type of videos? Will you try to make such kind of videos later? I wish I knew them. See, to be honest, I don't like clickbait video titles, clickbait video thumbnails, because I value time. Because when I watch YouTube, and if I find a YouTube, clickbaity title, clickbaity video, and I click on it, and the video is it's not helpful. It's just about trending topics but no useful information. I hate that person who creates that video, because it wasted my time. So I value time a lot. So that's why if you observe my YouTube channel, you will never find clickbait titles, you will never find clickbait thumbnails. It's just about what I'm doing, and you will get exactly what I'm doing in that video through my thumbnail. So if you're interested, you will click on it and watch it. If you're not interested, you will not watch it. But I don't like clickbaity things, because it's waste of time. I don't like to waste my time as well, and I don't like to waste anybody else's time as well. That's why. सर मेरी हाइट 5'5" है, मुझे हाइट की इनसिक्योरिटी है, एंड मैं उसके वजह से कुछ नहीं कर सकता. भाई हाइट वाइट से कुछ नहीं होता है, ठीक है. हाइट वाइट कुछ नहीं है, उससे आप अपना पर्सनालिटी पे ध्यान दो. हाइट का क्या है, कोई लंबा है कोई छोटा, इसमें आपका कोई गलती नहीं है. आप अपने कंट्रोलेबल्स पे ध्यान दो. कंट्रोलेबल्स क्या, अपने पर्सनालिटी पे काम करो, ठीक है. पर्सनालिटी पे काम करो, अपने स्किल्स पे काम करो, कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स पे काम करो, अपने आप को चार्मिंग बनाने में ध्यान दो. वो हो जाता है पर्सनालिटी के साथ साथ, ठीक है. तो ये सब चीज़ पे ध्यान दो. आप कैसे दिखते हो, हाउ यू लुक लाइक, अपने अपीयरेंस में ध्यान दो, क्योंकि अपीयरेंस आपके कंट्रोलेबल्स में आता है. आप अपने आप को कैसे स्टाइल करते हो, आप अपने आप को कैसे किसी के सामने प्रेजेंट करते हो, ये सब भी एक स्किल है. बट आप कैसे दिखते हो, आपका स्किन का कलर क्या है, आपका बॉडी शेप क्या है. बॉडी शेप तो जिम के साथ भी चेंज हो सकता है, बट उसको अपना आइडेंटिटी मत बनाओ, ठीक है. By the way, everyone who is in the chat, if any of you guys are learning front end, just stop. You all already know how far AI MC servers are gone. You all have absolutely no chance. To be honest, I do agree with Tarun a lot, because even for my projects and all, I use AI heavily for front end, and AI is doing front end job really well. सर मैंने आपको अपना प्रोजेक्ट सेंड किया था इंस्टा में, लेकिन आपने कोई रिप्लाई नहीं दिया अभी तक. अच्छा मैं एक सेकंड देखूंगा. एक्चुअली मेरी कोई रील के वजह से ना इतने डीएम्स आ रहे हैं रोड मैप के लिए, तो काफ़ी डीएम आ जाता है, काफ़ी डीएम पेंडिंग्स हो जाते हैं. अच्छा प्लेसमेंट के लिए क्या करूँ, मतलब क्या स्किल्स गेन करूँ. प्लेसमेंट के लिए सबसे पहले लर्न वन गुड टेक स्टैक. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर आपको आईटी में घुसना है तो अच्छा टेक स्टैक चूज़ करो, या तो जावा में घुसो या पाइथन में घुसो या मर्नस्टैक में या पर्नस्टैक जावास्क्रिप्ट इकोसिस्टम में घुसो, ठीक है। तीनों में से कोई एक चूज करो, या अगर आपको एआई एमएल में इंटरेस्ट है तो पाइथन में घुसो, ठीक है। उसके साथ ट्राई टू बिल्ड good projects, because projects are important. You cannot deny the fact that you can, do it without projects. Projects are important, you cannot deny that. Okay. मैं पैशनेट बहुत हूँ सर, आपसे भी सीखता हूँ बहुत कुछ, बट वन नेगेटिव वीडियो ऑन एआई लेज ऑफ न्यूज़ अबाउट डिस्टर्बिंग है। वो देखो, सबसे पहले तो ना एक ना बहुत लोग ना, सबसे पहले आग इतना सा लगता है, ठीक है, आग इतना सा लगता है, फॉर एग्जांपल आग का क्वांटिटी इतना सा है, ठीक है। अब उसको 10 लोग बोल बोल के इतना बड़ा बना देते हैं, ठीक है। तो सबसे पहले तो अपना जो न्यूज़ इन्फॉर्मेशन आप कहाँ से ला रहे हो उस पर ध्यान दो, क्योंकि सबसे पहले यूट्यूब भूल जाओ। यूट्यूब में मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल आर ओनली इनटू व्यूज़, एंड ऑल्सो व्यूज़ के लिए वो लोग कुछ भी फियर मॉन्गरिंग करेंगे, ठीक है। ये ट्रस्ट मी, आई नो दिस, पीपल विल डू फियर मॉन्गरिंग अलॉट कि इसके वजह से नाउ दिस करियर इज ओवर, दैट इज ओवर, ये ओवर, ये ओवर। डोंट गिव अ शिट, ठीक है। आपको न्यूज़ देखना है, आप अच्छा कोई आर्टिकल उठा के पढ़ो। फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर गूगल ले ऑफ कर रहा है तो या तो गूगल की तरफ से ही कोई आर्टिकल रिलीज होना चाहिए, वहाँ से आप देखो, या कोई ट्रस्टेड सोर्स से देखो। 10 जगह से इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट करोगे, दिमाग खराब होगा। यू मैंशनड एजेंटिक एआई, हाउ मच पाइथन डू आई नीड? Any good resource for RAG, LangChain, vectors, and full stack skills still be useful? See, for agentic AI, there was this YouTube channel, I'm forgetting the name. That was very good for agentic AI. वो पाइथन से सिखाता था वो बंदा, मैं आपको खोज के बताऊंगा, एक सेकेंड। Should I learn Spring Boot in 2026? If you're a fresher, see, if you're actually interested in Spring Boot, then yes, go for it. But it will be difficult for you to get a job as a fresher. You cannot get job directly. You will have to take a harder path, like first take an internship, then get 6 to 8 months of experience, then you will get a job. That's how it works in Spring Boot. Why? Because Spring Boot is mostly used in MNCs and service-based companies, big product-based companies, service-based companies. They're using Spring Boot. So that's how they want people with experience. मुझे बचपन से ऐसा स्किल सीखने में अच्छा लगता है, आपका कंटेंट अच्छा लगता है, कुछ सीखने को मिलता है। ओ थैंक्स मैन, थैंक्स आयन। EDI stands for Electronic Data Transfer. How do I increase the confidence? I have started the DSA and core subjects weekly, one topic till depth. Is it enough for switch? See, DSA will only help you crack interviews, but after interviews, if you're getting into product-based companies, there will be other rounds as well. So you have to work on development part as well. Imagine being 5'5" but studying at IIT or MIT. Exactly. See, वही ना, वो हाइट वाइट से कुछ मैटर नहीं करता है। What you bring to the table, that's what matters. भैया, you have positive vibes. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. I'm not a pessimist. I'm an optimist. So that's why I only think, I don't see glass as half empty. I see it as half full. That's to sum it up. भैया, AI has improved a lot. क्या फ्यूचर में AI रिप्लेस करेगा? सी, AI तो इम्प्रूव हो ही रहा है, और मेरे लिए तो अच्छा ही है, क्योंकि एज अ आई एम सिटिंग हियर टू बिल्ड माई ओन सॉफ्टवेयर, ओन माई SaaS, ओन startup, right? So my goal here is to, if AI is improving, then I can focus more on the building the business side, right? And AI can write code for me. And AI रिप्लेस करेगा उन लोगों को जिन लोगों को AI यूज़ करना नहीं आएगा ठीक से, मेरे हिसाब से। Okay, just a sec. Are we lagging? Are we lagging? Hold on, what's up? What is wrong? Just a sec, guys. Are we lagging? Hold on. Okay, fine. So I think we were lagging. Okay, now it's fine. Are we lagging? Why are we lagging so much? Why are we lagging so much? Guys, am I lagging? Do let me know in the chat. Just a sec, guys. Are we lagging? Hold on. Are we lagging? Just a sec, guys. I'm checking if we're lagging or not. Hold on. Okay. So we are not lagging now. Okay, fine. सर मेरे प्लानिंग एक सेकेंड कहाँ गया. नो नो लैग. ओके. Passionate people aren't affected or afraid of layoffs. Even CTOs and CEOs get fired by board, but they just start building on another idea. They end up getting back at their company or bigger. Exactly, Tarun. Tarun gets the point. You know, like ये सब layoff से ना actually मुझे डर लगता नहीं है उतना. No, fine, okay. Java Spring Boot is future proof. Nope. See, for example, Java Spring Boot is a tech stack. So if AI is improving tech stack, it is learning on data available on internet, and Java Spring Boot code is available on internet. So if MERN stack jobs are खतरे में है, तो Java Spring Boot jobs are also खतरे में है. So yeah, sir, I know Django. Should I also learn other technologies? As I feel Django jobs are relatively less compared to JS frameworks. Actually, Django is a very good framework. It was my first full stack framework. So jobs are relatively yes, I agree, but it's easier to get because competition is less as well. Okay. No. Okay. If you were a beginner in AI era, from where will you be starting web development and how? First, as a beginner, I will not use AI to learn. First, I will try to learn everything as a in the pre AI era, like the way we used to learn. That's how I would learn, and then I will switch to AI. I will use AI to teach myself new things. I will try to get into agentic AI, building agentic AI. So yeah, sir, thanks motivation करने के लिए. Welcome. Bro, I'm still confused between AI ML full stack developer. Like, what's your confusion? What are you confused about? हाँ सर, सही बोला आपने. सब डर सेल कर रहे हैं. आई एम फ्रॉम टीयर 3 कॉलेज एंड ऑनेस्टली स्ट्रक्चर अच्छा नहीं है. ग्रेजुएट हूँ. शुड आई इन्वेस्ट माई टाइम फॉर MCA एंड व्हाट स्किल्स शुड आई लर्न और अडाप्ट? मैं तो बोलूँगा कि MCA से पहले ट्राई टू गेट एन इंटर्नशिप. अगर आपका लक अच्छा रहा और आपने स्किल्स में सही में काम किया है, गेट एन इंटर्नशिप में काम करो. इफ़ यू ट्राई एक्चुअली वर्क हार्ड, दे माइट गेट यू गिव यू अ जॉब ऑफर. सो BCA कर रही हो तो उसके बाद मैं तो बोलूँगा कि आप ट्राई टू गेट इनटू एन इंटर्नशिप. अच्छा भैया, किस लैंग्वेज में DSA करूँ? मैं ये लिख रहा हूँ और आपसे ट्रांसलेट होके क्या क्या आ रहा है. ओके. मैं तो बोलूँगा कि जावास्क्रिप्ट या पाइथन में से एक करो. आई माइट इंक्रीज माई ओन कॉम्पिटिशन, बट जस्ट एडवाइस फॉर यू ऑल लर्न हार्डर स्टफ सिंस ईजी वंस आर ऑलरेडी फिल्ड विथ मैनी. ओके सर, AI को सारा फील्ड का पता है. अगर कोई डॉक्टर है, कोई इंजीनियर है तो सिर्फ हमारा सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर क्यों रिप्लेस हो रहा है? सारे होने चाहिए. एक्चुअली यहाँ पे स्टेक्स में क्या है? अगर फॉर एग्जांपल डॉक्टर है, डॉक्टर क्या करता है? डॉक्टर किसी का लाइफ बचा रहा है, एक ह्यूमन लाइफ बचाता है डॉक्टर. ठीक है, तो हम लोग आंख बंद करके AI उसमें नहीं घुसा सकते, क्योंकि AI से यहाँ पे अगर सॉफ्टवेयर में क्या होता है, अगर सॉफ्टवेयर AI कुछ कोड बिगाड़ता है, क्या होता है ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा कोड, जैसे वर्सल के साथ कल हुआ या परसों हुआ कि कोड कुछ इशू हुआ, वर्सल या लवेबल में सारे कोड्स पब्लिक हो गए, ये सब चीज़ हुआ है ना. तो अगर सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग में AI कुछ गलती करता है, किसी की जान नहीं जाती है. ठीक है, इसीलिए स्टेक्स आर हाई बट नॉट सो हाई. एट मैक्स थोड़ा बहुत पैसे जाते हैं, है ना, इन्वेस्टर के. बट डॉक्टर अगर AI यूज़ करेगा आंख बंद करके, इंसान खत्म हो जाएगा. अगर AI से कुछ गलती हुआ, सीधा दुनिया से गायब हो जाएगा. Can you explain the difference between agentic AI and generative AI and what skills are required for each? See, generative AI क्या करता है? It creates new data. For example, LLM क्या करता है? You give an input and then it predicts an output and it generates text, right? Text generation, image generation, video generation. These all comes under generative AI. And agentic AI is basically an LLM with access to your tools. If you have seen my streams where I was building an agentic AI, there you will see that agentic AI is just an LLM with access to different tools. For example, you want to create an AI agent where you sit and say, please can you write an email to this person? Then AI will write an email and it will automatically will send that email. So what will happen? The LLM version will write the email, and the LLM that has access to your Gmail API, it will use that to send that email directly. You don't have to write the email. That's a simple concept of agentic AI. Abhishek bhai, first you have night mode, then you have slow mode, 10 seconds to 50 seconds. Actually slow mode अभी इसलिए रखा हूँ क्योंकि लाइक यू नो बेसिकली स्लो मोड अभी इसलिए क्योंकि काफ़ी क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं तो सबके जवाब ठीक से दे पाऊँ इसीलिए मैंने रखा है. Bro, I'm still confused between AI, ML, full stack. What should I do? What's your goal? Did you finish the blog project? And I have asked you go through the folder. Yeah, like the backend is done, and I'll show you the folder. Folder structure is available in my GitHub. You can go to my GitHub repository. It's in the description of the stream. You will find the code structure there. इंटर्नशिप के लिए डीएसए इंपॉर्टेंट है क्या और क्या क्या इंपॉर्टेंट है भैया? इंटर्नशिप के लिए डीएसए आपको इंटरव्यूज क्रैक करने में हेल्प करेगा, आपकी लॉजिक बिल्डिंग में हेल्प करेगा और प्रोजेक्ट बिल्डिंग भी आपको करना आना चाहिए. सो डीएसए और प्रोजेक्ट बिल्डिंग साथ साथ करना पड़ेगा. सब इंपॉर्टेंट है, जितना हो सके उतना सीखो. ओके सर, सर आपको हंसा दिया लास्ट में, अब चलता हूँ. थैंक यू फॉर योर इंस्पिरेशन. ओ वेलकम जेंटलमैन. व्हाट टेक स्टैक you use for this, bro? I usually use Punch Stack, Postgres, SQL, React Node. Are you a full stack developer or AI/ML? I'm a full stack developer. Okay. So guys, do you want to see the project that I worked on today and I built it using Codex? Should I show? Instead of learning more or similar or those, go for more demanding and low supply dev role. You can find your own interest in specific field, but in important language. Okay. Full stack replace हो जाएगा. फुल स्टैक रिप्लेस नहीं, फुल स्टैक में कोड लिखने का तरीका चेंज होगा मेरे हिसाब से. भैया प्लीज टेल सम गुड सिस्टम डिजाइन रिसोर्सेज. आई हैव बिल्ड माई ओन रोड मैप. आई एम फॉलोइंग दैट रोड मैप. दैट रोड मैप लिंक इज द डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द स्ट्रीम. लाइक डिस्क्रिप्शन में डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर है, वहाँ पे यू विल फाइंड द रोड मैप. एंड गुड रिसोर्स आर गौरव सिंह यूट्यूब चैनल. आपने किस में डीएसए किया था? जब मैं प्रिपेयर करता था तब मैं जावास्क्रिप्ट नहीं, तब मैं पाइथन में करता था डीएसए. My goal is to find a future proof job. Actually, future proof job कुछ होता नहीं है. You have to keep improving yourself and you have to adapt. Yes. Okay. What's your age? I'm 25 years old. Thanks for the thumbs up. I'll show my project. Like I built it using Codex today. कि भाई भैया लेकिन Q&A कब तक चलेगा? वो डिपेंड करता है कब तक क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. I'm SD2 at Oracle, working on legacy stack. 2021 pass out, feeling outdated and in FOMO state. Feels even recent pass outs are more skillful than me. Okay, see, I understand this because of fear mongering you are getting into FOMO, but I will still suggest you pick one tech stack and be very good in it. For example, if someone is calling himself a Monstack developer, then do they know everything about Monstack? Think about it. DSA सीखने जाता हूँ, लॉजिक बिल्डिंग के जगह रट्टा मार के आता हूँ. ये क्लासिक प्रॉब्लम है, बहुत लोगों के साथ होता है. तो इसमें क्या है ना, आपको सबसे पहले अपने जावास्क्रिप्ट में आप लाइक कोई भी प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज आप यूज करो, उसमें आपकी कमांड अच्छी होनी चाहिए. डीएसए का मतलब क्या होता है? फॉर एग्जांपल हम लोग डीएसए में काफ़ी एल्गोरिदम सीखते हैं ना. जैसे स्लाइडिंग विंडो आता है, 2 पॉइंटर आता है, ठीक है, बाइनरी सर्च आता है, बहुत सारे चीज़ आता है डीएसए में. एंड काफ़ी एल्गोरिदम्स होता है, एल्गोरिदम्स को समझना पड़ता है, ठीक है. पर सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट की पॉइंट है दैट मोस्ट पीपल मिस इज कौन सा एल्गोरिदम किस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस में यूज होता है. कोई ये रिकॉग्नाइज करना, अगर कोई रिकॉग्नाइज करना सीख गया ना कि क्वेश्चन देख के वो समझ पाए कि अच्छा इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन में ऐसा एल्गोरिदम लगता है, आधा डीएसए वैसे ही हो गया. सर अगर रिप्लेस होगा तो सॉफ्टवेयर वेबसाइट अपने आप बनेगी क्या? क्या एआई को यूज करने के लिए भी लोग चाहिए ना? हाँ, लाइक अगर आपको कॉम्प्लेक्स SaaS भी बनाना है ना, you have to sit there as a senior software engineer on top of AI. If you don't know Python, then you can build a CLI next stream. Please write in a to-do list if you can. It's a fun like building a SaaS. Okay, that's a good idea. We'll try to implement it. How much would I need to learn DSA? Although I'm aiming for Spring Boot developer, and I have developer very deep understanding for Java, Spring Boot internals, and other Spring Boot projects. Okay. How much I would learn? See, when I was trying to get interviews and all, when I was trying to get into jobs and all, I did DSA only till arrays and strings. I never got into dynamic programming, graphs and all. Just array and strings are enough for me. 100. Okay. अभिषेक कैसे हो? बढ़िया. आप कैसे हो मेकर्स मैन? यूट्यूब से कोर्स करना चाहिए क्या, कोई पेड कोर्स? सी, पेड कोर्स आपका टाइम बचाएगा क्योंकि काफ़ी स्ट्रक्चर्ड वे होता है, बट पेड कोर्स लेने के पहले रिसर्च अच्छे से करो कि पेड कोर्स में क्या क्या सिखा रहे हैं और क्या डेप्थ में सिखा रहे हैं। अगर सिखा रहे हैं तो लो कोर्स, क्योंकि कोर्स लेने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। लाइक यूट्यूब में क्या है कि आपको खुद से रिसर्च करने में काफ़ी टाइम जाता है और स्ट्रक्चर्ड वे में लर्निंग नहीं होती, आपको खुद से स्ट्रक्चर्ड वे बनाना पड़ता है यूट्यूब के। ओके, सी आई नो मॉन्से ऑनेस्टली आई वांट टू ओके थॉट्स ऑन वाइब कोडिंग। वाइब कोडिंग का तो मैं आज से मैं फैन हो गया हूँ। टुडे आई ट्राइड कोडेक्स एंड वाइब को सी इफ यू एक्चुअली नो कोडिंग प्रॉपर्ली ना, देन वाइब कोडिंग इज एक्चुअली वेरी हेल्पफुल इफ यू एक्चुअली नो कोडिंग प्रॉपर्ली। इट्स लाइक वाइब कोडिंग इज लाइक, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, I tell you to create a t-shirt for me and I give you a piece of cloth, a scissor and a needle to, stitch the clothes, right? You cannot do it. Why? Because you don't have the skills of a tailor. So even if I give you piece of cloth, scissor and needle, you will not be able to create a t-shirt for me. Who can create? If I provide these same materials to a tailor, only he can create a piece of cloth for me, like a t-shirt for me, right? So similar with vibe coding, if you actually know development properly, if you know the basics properly, and then you get into vibe coding, you can use it into a next level. भाई यार एक सोल्यूशन चाहिए, 2 मिनट रुकना, मैं टाइप कर रहा हूँ, लाइव बंद मत। ओके मैं नहीं करूँगा, आप टाइप करो। थैंक्स अ लॉट अभिषेक ब्रो, दिस क्लैरिफाइड माई कंफ्यूजन। ओके वेलकम मैन। एरे स्ट्रिंग लिंक लिस्ट इनफ फॉर फुल स्टैक डेवलपर, यप। हेलो ब्रो, एमसीए एंड हो जाएगा 1 मंथ पे, प्लेसमेंट नहीं हुई कॉलेज से, काफ़ी टेंशन है, फुल स्टैक आता है बट डीएसए वीक है, आई डोंट नो हाउ टू फेस पेरेंट्स नाउ बिना जॉब के, व्हाट टू डू। मैं तो बोलूँगा कि अगर आपको अभी जॉब नहीं मिल रहा है, ट्राई टू गेट इनटू इंटर्नशिप्स। आप स्टार्टअप्स को टारगेट करो, स्टार्टअप्स में अगर आपको अनपेड इंटर्नशिप भी मिल रहा है, गो फॉर इट। एंड स्टार्टअप्स में इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ कि स्टार्टअप्स आपको अगर अनपेड इंटर्नशिप बोल रहा है तो इंटरव्यू में आप ऐसे बोलो कि क्या फ्यूचर में मुझे पेड फुल टाइम रोल मिल सकता है क्या। अगर बोलो ना बोलते फिर भी गो फॉर द इंटर्नशिप एंड यूज इट एज एन एक्सपीरियंस टू अप्लाई फॉर सम अदर रोल। मैं तो अगर बोल रहा हूँ कि अगर आपका एमसीए खत्म हो रहा है, आपके पास जॉब नहीं है, तो गो फॉर इंटर्नशिप इन अ स्टार्टअप। Currently in 6th sem, have basic knowledge of DSA, but I don't have projects. What should I do? Give me a roadmap for coming placement. If you have basic knowledge of DSA, now if you have basic knowledge of DSA, that's fine, but you have to build projects. Choose one tech stack. If you have done, in which language you have done DSA? Okay, from Nepal, brother run ISP and knows this field well. I want internship after 12. He says finish bachelor first. Confused advice. Okay, if you can get internship after 12 as well, but it's better to get a degree first because like in Nepal, I don't know about Nepal, but India में तो आपको डिग्री चाहिए रहता है even to sit for the interview. Hi भैया, hi. लीड कोड feels like a waste of time. After a while making projects feels important. See, लीड कोड आपको डीएसए इंप्रूव करने में हेल्प करेगा, बट प्रोजेक्ट्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Have you tried Claude Code Opus 4.7 for coding? No, today we tried Codex and I tried GPT 5.4, and let's show you the project that I built. Just a sec. I completed graduation in BSc this year. I haven't learned anything from this 3 years of graduation. So now I am willing to start MCA in a private college. I am interested in Monstack. Okay. See, if you are sure that you will go for, if you really want to get into MCA, it's okay, that's fine. But try to get an internship before you go for MCA. If you get an internship, even if it's unpaid, it can help you to get a job in future. I might go soon. Show your new project though. Yeah. Today I created a vibe coded project. Today I was going through Codex and all those tools. So today I worked on a vibe. I created this using vibe coding. I created this using Codex and GPT 5.4. And actually it wrote a very clean code. Like there are bugs. I have identified the bugs, but I told it to follow the layered architecture, and it wrote clean code. And it's a mono repo structure. PM run dev. Okay. And If I go here, we use a simple merge tag for this project. And after this, actually, I'm very happy with Codex. So I'm really happy with this, AI vibe coding thing, because it will help me a lot. Seriously. Okay, it is compiling. Yeah. So this is what it created. It's a simple blog application. Here, without without logging in, you can read the you can read the articles. I use Codex for building this. So I created this. We have these. It's a big article. We can see the comments also. And if you want to write, you have to log in. Authentication, go back to sign in. If I sign in here, hope this is the right password. Welcome back. Okay, so we sign in, and then we can create a new article. For example, let's get a new article on Claude. Okay, for example, we try to create this article. We try to create, just a sec, we try to create this article. Then आर्टिकल के लिए मुझे यहाँ पे लॉगिन मारना है सेम. Okay, then we can just copy these things, copy this till here. Then if I go here, oh, it's an summary. We have to write a small summary. We can copy this, put this. Then, we also have put a lot of validation and all. Actually, Codex did a very good job. I'm impressed, because I gave a very vague prompt, to be honest. So we can also, just a sec, let's get Claude Code logo. Get this, save this image, and download PNG image. Okay, save, and let's give it AI tag. Then let's give it AI agent code software engineering. Then prompt engineering. Okay, then we can choose a file to upload. Yep. Okay, now we can publish the story published, and this is how the article looks. We can comment on it. Nice. We can comment on it, and then if I go here, we'll see articles like this, and this is entirely vibe coded using Codex. And then I can manage my articles from here. These are articles written by me. And then if I log in as another user, just a sec, if I log in as another user, sign in. No stories yet. Now if I go here, explore, we have these articles, and we can comment on it as a user. Helpful. Post the comment. It looks nice, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And it took me around 10 minutes to build this using Codex. So I'm very happy with Codex. I like it. And if I show you the code structure, and it is a simple monorepo code structure. We have this is the API, is the backend, source, modules, auth. Like it wrote code the way I wrote, because I gave a prompt. We have controllers, auth route, service. We have DTOs. We have used Dot for validation. We are using MongoDB as database, Mongoose and ORM. We are the blogs, mapper, model, repository. layer, route, service, but it did not use dependency inversion because I did not mention it. So see, when you are vibe coding something, for example, with Cloud Code and Codex, you still need a bit of development knowledge, and you have to work as a senior engineer. For example, you have to treat the AI coding, AI coding agent like a, you have to treat it like a junior engineer, and you have to tell it what you need to do. That's it, and you have to plan the architecture. So what we did is, for Codex, I first installed it. There are two ways of using Codex. You can directly install it inside an app. Just a second, it is loading. You can either install it inside an app. Hold on, it is loading. Yeah, you can directly install it inside your app, and then you can log in with your chat GPT, or you can use it in terminal. If I go here and if I open in terminal, for example, we can use it inside VS Code as well. Close this, close it, and if I do this, for example, if I do Codex, you trust the container. Yes, I continue. So now into Codex is here. Now we can give a context, like just give a few context of this code base. Then it will understand the code base, and then we can continue the development. So Codex is good. I like it. So yeah. So this was it. Okay. What else? I want to learn and go into cyber security, but I am a bit interested in data science too. Can I mix these up and make up? Yes, you can, and that's a very good idea. If you mix projects from different you know different domains, you can actually build a good product. Here in Nepal, tech field is not grown as in India, but here few startups company provide internships. So I want to go for internship. Okay. See, try to, if it's an internship, then you can manage your college with internship, because internship is meant to be, like for, it's an internship. Bro, okay. Bro, getting NIT Jalandhar ICE branch, waiting for BitSat session 2. If I didn't get bits, should I take NIT Jalandhar ICE? Yeah, go for it. Do you remember 2 years ago, Brave came in offering no YouTube ad on it? Well, now the tablets are turned ads are even in Brave 2, YouTube 2 somehow. Okay. Yes, brother, you can, but maths में अच्छा होना चाहिए, जल्दी सीखोगे. Okay. I'm building a SaaS app. I need OTP verification. The logic is same, but I'm confused about how to structure and store different data in the database. Okay, so first you have to store the OTP in your database for a limited amount of time. You have to do that. Okay. Which is stronger, front end or back end? Back end. Okay. I just want good package, but NIT Jalandhar IC median is 10 lakhs only. Okay. See, package, it depends on the skill. For example, if more not companies who don't give more than 10 lakhs don't come in that college, then from on campus you cannot get more than that. But off campus you can still apply if you have skills. Okay. How is the stream health? Okay, we have this, your activity and stream health. Fine. Okay. Write a function to convert decimal number to binary form. Bro, today though we are not doing coding, so not today. And by decimal to binary, it's simply modulus by 10. Simple modulus by 10 and then right to left. I think that's the logic. I'm not sure. GPT 5.5 पे क्या ख्याल है? सी GPT 5.4 अभी तक मैंने यूज़ किया है. 5.5 रिलीज हुआ कब हुआ पता नहीं. Bro, read comment again please. Logic is same but data is different. Okay. Okay. See, for what you need to do first, you need to create a OTP. Like you have to create a function that generates random six digit OTP. Then you have to send it inside the user's mobile number or email, and that OTP has to be for next 10 minutes only. So for that you need to store it in database. Do whatever interests you. Okay. Asking, is it worth to take drop and go for IIT or NIT? See, for me, taking a drop is never worth it. This is a bit different question. Which topic or concepts you learned in your coding journey which made you appreciate the logic or novelty of that idea? Okay, so for that, see, first you get inside the foundations of programming language, and if you understand the foundation of any one programming language, then it gets very easy for you to get into another programming language. So first get your foundations really clear. Then even if you are getting into full stack, you have to understand the foundations of full stack really well. Right, thanks. McDonald wrong. What is wrong? Have you studied optimization methods in your college? Optimization methods? Not yet. No, I don't think so. So, okay, we have this. What is going on in Twitter? We believed in either, although GPT is already a smart model, we expect rapid improvements. Okay. Try to improve your SaaS UI using Codex. Create a new Git branch to be safe. Yeah, like see, UI, we have to give a different prompt for that, and it's yeah, we can do that. We can improve it. Front end, back end are good until you get the load of real users. Then that is when your programming skills are tested, just like a product company. True. Do you work anywhere? Thanks for the heart. I used to work in an MNC in a service-based company. I left my job 2 months back. Bro, what's your take on low-level design? Yes, low-level design are asked quite a lot in interviews, like in senior level interviews. And HLDs and LLDs are asked a lot. You could do a resume review session. Okay, yeah guys, you can drop your resume in the Discord server. Link is in the description of the stream. Discord server, anything here? Okay. It's doing DSA CP dead now. No, it's not that. DSA helps you to crack interviews. One more question. Companies ask developer to learn some DevOps also. It depends on the job role. For example, it depends on the company as well. Yes, some company expect you to, understand what are VPS, what is Nginx, what is Docker, then how to deploy your code onto AWS EC2 maybe. अभिषेक भाई आज थोड़ा जल्दी सो जाओ. What are your personal favorite companies? Favorite companies? I think my favorite company will be the one I built. ऐसे तो सी मुझे कंपनीज का लॉजिक ना एक चीज़ तो समझ में आ गया दैट कंपनीज डोंट केयर अबाउट एनीथिंग, दे ओनली केयर अबाउट द मनी दे मेक, एंड दैट्स गुड ऑल्सो. It's fine, but you cannot अपने एक कंपनी को अपना माई बाप बना लो, जैसे एक रफ लैंग्वेज में बोलते हैं, एक कंपनी को माई बाप कभी नहीं बनाना चाहिए. फॉर अ कंपनी जस्ट एन एम्प्लॉय नंबर, दैट्स इट. नेवर गेट अटैच टू एनी कंपनी. भाई मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि ओटीपी सक्सेस होने के बाद डेटा जो सेव होगा वो रजिस्टर में यूज़र ऑब्जेक्ट है, चेंज ईमेल में न्यू ईमेल है, फॉरगेट पासवर्ड में न्यू पास है, तो वो वेरीफाई ओटीपी में अलग अलग डीएस डेटा कैसे सेव करूँ डेटा. सी आपको तो सिर्फ ओटीपी से पहले एक वेरीफाई करवाने का बस एक पास चाहिए, उसके बाद आपको लॉजिक लगाना पड़ेगा. ओटीपी बस एक गेटवे है. ओटीपी आप करेक्ट ओटीपी डालो, फिर यू कैन प्रोसीड फर्दर, दैट्स इट. और प्रोसीड फर्दर के बाद आपको लॉजिक तो ऑब्वियसली अलग अलग लगाना पड़ेगा. ओपन सोर्स में कंट्रीब्यूट करना हार्ड है. ओपन सोर्स में हाँ हार्ड तो है. What is the best way to learn framework? Project based learning. The best way to learn a framework is project based learning. Smart answer. Thanks man. My pap. जोकर फिनिक्स. ओके ब्रो, गुड नाइट, बाय. कल कौन सा स्ट्रीम होगा? कल हम लोग वापस अपने कोडिंग स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट करेंगे. कल से हम लोग वापस अपना फेज 2 स्टार्ट करेंगे कल. हाय, हेलो अथर्व. ब्रो, वेर यू बिलोंग? आई एम फ्रॉम वेस्ट बंगाल, इंडिया. What your view on India's work culture? It's toxic in service-based company. They exploit you, and I have been also in that zone. That's why I left my last job. There's no thing called work-life balance, and in service-based company, there's no work-life balance, and there's mental harassment also in some cases. Okay. Searching for a job is a very big struggle right now. The market is so bad, and on top of that, I don't have much work experience also. Okay, then the best way is that target remote jobs or target startups. That's it. That's the best way to get a job now. Done. Yup. कल से वापस we are doing phase 2. We'll be starting phase 2 of advanced backend and system design. Okay. We'll try doing that. Yes, build in public. Try to get into startups. At least, even in startups, at least try to get an internship. Can you share at which time your stream would start next day? My stream will start tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. and we'll be doing phase 2. We'll start phase 2 of my advanced backend and system design series. क्या सारी कंपनीज का ऐसा ही सीन है? सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनी का मोस्ट ऑफ द केसेस में ऐसा ही सीन है. सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनीज का मैं कंपनी का नाम नहीं बोलूँगा क्योंकि आई डोंट वांट एनी डिफेमेशन केसेस, क्योंकि अभी लॉयर का दौड़ भाग नहीं करना है. सम पीपल टोल्ड मी से कि सिर्फ जो क्यू फ्रेमवर्क अराउंड इंटरव्यू में आते हैं वो कर लो और कुछ प्रोजेक्ट्स, दैट्स इट. ओके, हाउ मेनी किड्स यू हैव? How many kids I have? My kids are still inside me. Yeah, that's all. Okay, I don't have any kids now. I don't have any physical kids now. That's all I can say. Your struggles for getting first job internship. Yup. I remember, like my first internship, I got it from my own network. I use my network. There was my cousin. My first internship was in a startup only. That's why I tell you to get internship in startups. Yeah. So go for internships in startups. It will help you a lot. And before I started using my network, I applied a lot. I really applied a lot. I was not getting any response. So that's when there was this cousin. He's older than me. And he has a friend who was trying to build a startup back then. And then my cousin suggested him that I have a cousin, he's good into development and all, if you can give him an internship, it will help you also and it will help him also. So that's how I got my internship. It was a 6-month internship, and that was my first internship as a backend intern. And after that I did another internship in another company as a full stack developer. Okay. भाई अब मन करता है, ये वेब डेवलपमेंट में 500 प्लस फॉर्म भरे हैं, कुछ नहीं हुआ. अब फॉर्म भरने का मन नहीं करता. या मैन आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड. मैं तो बोलूँगा कि इंटर्नशिप में टारगेट करो, और आपको अगर आपका कोई भी नेटवर्क है, दूर का भी नेटवर्क है, यूज़ दैट गाय. In this AI era and market down, should a fresher choose a computer science stream or something else? If you are actually interested in computer science, then yes, go for it. And AI era, it's like you can get into AI ML as well. Hi Bhaiya, I'm in first year. I have done till React and web dev and doing Node.js. Oh, that's nice. इसके साथ साथ try to build projects as well. Do you meditate? Not much. One of my cousin brother got job in Bangalore with good package but left it due to bad work culture. That's why my father that's why my father told me to focus on government job only. Lol. See, yes, work culture can be really bad, and people do leave jobs because of work culture, and I am one of them. I also left my last job for work culture, no work life balance. That's why I left it. Okay. I had a word with a lot of working professionals. uni knowledge देख के लगता है इनको इतना सैलरी कैसे मिल रहा है. Can you explain why so? They don't want to learn या जॉब उतना सिखाती नहीं है. बोथ. जॉब में क्या है ना, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर आप एक टेस्टर हो, ठीक है, आई एम जस्ट गिविंग एन एग्जाम्पल. इफ यू आर अ टेस्टर, देन यू आर फिक्स्ड एट दैट इन दैट पर्टिकुलर जॉब. इसमें कुछ आपको कुछ नया कुछ नहीं मिलेगा अनलेस एंड डेवलपर. एंड टेस्टर भी कुछ नया नहीं सीख रहा है क्योंकि उसको इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. तो दोनों साइड से गलती है. भाई भाई इज जावा डेड ट्रेंडिंग? जावा कैन नेवर बी डेड. क्या बात करते हो, आपके बच्चे आपके अंदर. आई मीन नो, आई डोंट हैव किड्स. एंड मैं ज़्यादा डिटेल में नहीं जाऊंगा मैं उससे क्या मीन कर रहा था. सो या मैं भी कॉग्निजेंट में 3 साल काम किया हूँ. मेंटली हरास किया एक लैपटॉप तक देने के लिए. आई हैव टू ब्रेक माई हेड. या मैन, आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड. सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनीज कैन बी टफ. भाई आप आईआरएल स्ट्रीम कब करोगे सेल्फी स्टिक लेके? आईआरएल स्ट्रीम के लिए तो बहुत टाइम है, अभी मैंने सोचा भी नहीं है कुछ. अगर कहीं ट्रैवल वगैरह करूंगा तो पक्का आईआरएल स्ट्रीम तो पक्का बनता है. अगर कभी मैंने ट्रैवल किया, आई शो यू गाइस. भाई व्हाट डू यू डू? थोड़ा इंट्रो दे दो. माय नेम इज अभिषेक शर्मा. आई एम ट्राइंग टू बिल्ड माई ओन SaaS and build my own startup, and my goal is to build my own one person company, and I want to build products for other one person companies. That's what my major goal is. And I also provide one-on-one call to people who need my help, need my guidance, and I also do freelancing. That's my introduction. Will agentic AI secure job for the next 3 years? Yep. Agentic AI will boom a lot. Please, I will be there, but if you would be the lucky one, what continent would you choose to explore in IRL stream? I will first start with Europe because I like Europe. मेरे को यूरोप का वेदर काफ़ी अच्छा लगता है. काफ़ी ज़्यादा गर्मी ज़्यादातर कंट्रीज में उतना नहीं होता यूरोप में. तो आई वुड लाइक टू स्टार्ट विद यूरोप फर्स्ट. लेट्स सी क्या होता है. Good night, brother. From tomorrow, I will join your streams on time. Yeah, man. Good night. And tomorrow we'll get back to coding again. Tomorrow we'll do phase two. Yeah, we'll start with phase two of the learning advanced backend and system design. Bro, is DSA enough for product-based company? As a fresher, DSA is enough if you are going for the harder way, where you will be giving 7 rounds of DSA interviews and all these things. But the better way is at least get a referral. Try to get a referral. Your college life, what did you do after that struggle? After my college, I did not get placement from my college, so I had to struggle to get my first job. But I was earning back then with freelancing. So yeah, and I was just applying to other companies, and then I got into a service based company. अगर चैट मैसेज ऑटो डिलीट हो रहे हैं या नहीं जा रहे। एक्चुअली नाइट बॉट मॉडरेटर है तो पता नहीं आप लाइक कैसे, मतलब वो कोई स्पेसिफिकेशन चैट्स को अलाउ नहीं करता है, तो शायद इसके लिए नहीं दिख रहा होगा। स्टे हुए आते हैं सब। DSA is useful for on-campus placements. Yup, it is. It helps you to clear interviews. Bro, it is easy to learn any tech stack with Claude. If you use Claude to teach you, the way I use AI to teach myself, then you can actually learn faster. सॉरी भाई, आज बाहर था इसलिए अभी आया। इट्स ओके दीक्षांत, एंड आज हम लोग Q&A स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं। 38 सेकेंड के बाद ही 38 सेकेंड के बाद ही चैट पढ़ पाओगे। ओके भाई, अब स्लो मोड को रोकने का समय आ गया है। अच्छा, स्लो मोड अब ऑफ करते हैं। आई नीड टू लर्न सम थिंग्स एंड बिल्ड प्रोजेक्ट्स, बट आई ऑल्सो नीड टू अप्लाई टू जॉब्स बिकॉज आई नीड अ जॉब हाई टाइम। एनी एडवाइस ऑन हाउ टू हैंडल दिस? आई नीड टू लर्न सम थिंग्स, okay, but I also need to apply to jobs because I need a job high time. Any advice? Build projects and deploy them, and build a strong resume, and strong resume can only be built by building projects, deploying them, and building good projects that could look like products, and then start applying to companies. सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनी के लिए कहाँ तक DSA पढ़ूँ? इंटरव्यू एंड Q&A फॉर सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनी भाई एरे एंड स्ट्रिंग्स ही काफ़ी होता है। व्हाट्स योर फेवरेट फूड? मुझे दो चीज़ काफ़ी पसंद है, चिकन बिरयानी, मुझे चिकन बिरयानी काफ़ी पसंद है, एंड मुझे कोलकाता का एग रोल एंड चिकन रोल काफ़ी पसंद है। व्हाट इज SaaS? मैंने बस सुना है। SaaS इज अ सॉफ्टवेयर एज अ सर्विस। वो एक बिजनेस मॉडल है वेर यू क्रिएट अ सर्विस एंड वेर यू क्रिएट अ सॉफ्टवेयर एंड यू पीपल पे ऑन अ सब्सक्रिप्शन बेसिस टू यूज योर सॉफ्टवेयर। ओके, सो नाउ वी कैन स्टॉप दिस स्लो मोड। सेटिंग्स, एडिट, कस्टमाइजेशन, स्लो मोड ऑफ, सेव। सो स्लो मोड को मैंने ऑफ कर दिया है। So bro, how to learn from Claude if I only know basics? If you only know basics, go to Claude, tell whatever you know, tell Claude, hey, you are a, first give Claude a role that you are a, you know, so senior software engineer and a mentor, and your job is to teach me. ठीक है, then you tell that I know these skills and now I want to learn these skills, please teach me, and first give me a structured curriculum that I can follow. पहले curriculum बनवाओ Claude से, and then use that curriculum and उससे फिर सीखो। ट्विटर पे आपको फॉलो करा है अभी? ओ थैंक्स मैन, ट्विटर पे फॉलो। लेट्स सी, कहाँ गया ट्विटर, कहाँ है मेरा? ओ ट्विटर, आयुष, थैंक्स मैन, थैंक्स आयुष फॉर फॉलोइंग, मीन्स अ लॉट। Okay. Bro, how to learn DSA from Claude? See, for DSA, tell Claude, for example, you want to get into array and you want to get into DSA. Tell Claude that you are learning this, and then you can, you know, first try to understand the algorithm. Tell Claude to make you understand the algorithm in your particular programming language. Then use that code. अपना इंस्टा आईडी बताओ। मेरी इंस्टा आईडी डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द स्ट्रीम में है, आप चेक कर सकते हो। आप मेरे डिस्क्रिप्शन, स्ट्रीम के डिस्क्रिप्शन में जाके देखो, आपको मिल जाएगा लिंक मेरे इंस्टाग्राम का। ओके, introduction ChatGPT 5.5, a new class of intelligence for real work and powering agents. Okay, built to understand complex goals, use tools, check its work, and carry more tasks through though to completion. It marks a new way of getting computer works done. Now, nice. Now we are in ChatGPT and Codex. Let's see the benchmarks. Okay. 5.5 thinking, terminal bench, okay, cyber gym, cyber security capabilities, okay, nice, okay, agentic browsing, okay, 84.9. Computer use, agentic tool use. Okay, it is mainly for agentic terminal use. Nice. Okay, nice. Bro, how to check whether a string is palindrome or not? It is very easy. फर्स्ट पहले स्ट्रिंग उठाओ, रिवर्स करो उसको, और रिवर्स के बाद दोनों को कंपेयर करो. पहले स्ट्रिंग का टेम्पररी कॉपी बनाओ, पहले वो कर सकते हो. जैसे इसका एक दो अप्रोच होता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस इज अ स्ट्रिंग. फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस इज अ स्ट्रिंग. ठीक है. First you created the brute force approach is create a temp variable, store this inside the temporary variable, right? And then reverse it and compare original string with the temp, and if these two are same, that's fine, it's a palindrome, or else it's not. But simple approach will be, this is my string, take 2 pointers from low, and then I put another pointer to the end of the string, high. Okay, and now compare, create a while loop where low is less than equal to high. तब तक ये while loop should continue. ठीक है. Inside this while loop compare if string of low, if str of low is not equal to str of high, will break it. Simply break the loop, return false, it's not a palindrome, else t plus plus and high minus minus. That's it. Okay. DSA में प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनीज में क्या क्या पूछते हैं, आप कुछ बता सकते हो? मैंने तो कभी प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनी में दिया नहीं है. लाइक जहाँ तक मुझे पता है, पहले दे गो फॉर DSA, देन दे गो फॉर सिंपल प्रोजेक्ट बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस. इज 1 year एनफ फॉर हाई पेइंग? व्हाट इज द रोड मैप? 1 year इज मिनिमम 2 years का एक्सपीरियंस तो ले लो. हाउ टू लर्न टू स्टॉप आस्किंग सेम ऑब्वियस क्वेश्चंस अगेन. भाई, आई सी पीपल स्टिल डू दैट. ओके. हाय ब्रदर, आपने इंटर्नशिप वगैरह करी थी या सीधा जॉब कर? मैंने 2 इंटर्नशिप किया था. सबसे पहले एक एज अ बैक एंड इंटर्न की मैंने इंटर्नशिप की थी. उसके बाद एज अ फुल स्टैक डेवलपर की इंटर्नशिप की थी. उसके बाद मैंने जॉब की. भी मैं AI को यूज़ करता हुआ कंप्लीट वेबसाइट बना सकता हूँ. इवन AI मॉडल्स भी यूज़ कर लेता हूँ. कि जॉब पॉसिबल है, ऐसा कर सकते हैं क्यों? अब AI हेल्प कर लेते हैं मैक्सिमम. क्या क्वेश्चन है भाई? मैं AI को यूज़ करते हुए कंप्लीट वेबसाइट बना सकता हूँ, इवन AI मॉडल्स भी यूज़ कर लेता हूँ. ठीक है, सही है, बट मैं तो बोलूँगा कि एक बार आप बेसिक लर्निंग ले लो. विदाउट यूजिंग AI, लर्न हाउ टू बिल्ड प्रोजेक्ट्स. उसके बाद आप AI यूज़ करो. और अगर आपको जॉब के लिए, आप इफ़ यू आर ट्राइंग टू गो फॉर जॉब्स, देन AI के यूज़ कर आप प्रोजेक्ट बनाने, दैट इज़ फाइन, बट अंडरस्टैंड द कोड बेस. ChatGPT is really giving good answers to the mark nowadays. I am impressed by. Yes, man. Today, I become a fan of Codex. Bro, how to switch after 1 year of experience in data analytics? Okay. First, after 1 year, never mention your previous job role. क्या था? Always, if you have 1 year of working experience in a company, show that you were working as a data analytics only. शुभ रात्रि ब्रदर. आई गेस यू रिमेंबर माई नेम. शुभ रात्रि मैन, व्हाट्सअप. इसमें कैरेक्टर वाइज भी चेक करते हैं, फ्रंट एंड रियर चेक कर. हाँ, वो मैंने बता दिया. वो इसमें 2 अप्रोच है, ब्रूट फोर्स और एक ऑप्टिमाइज वर्जन. ये 2 पॉइंटर का क्वेश्चन था. वो डिजिटल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स पर आपके क्या विचार हैं? डिजिटल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स पे थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करो. गिव अ ब्रीफ ओवरव्यू ऑन कॉर्पोरेट अफेयर्स. होता है कॉर्पोरेट में, काफ़ी अफेयर होते हैं, मैंने अपनी आँख से देखा है. भाई, मैं फर्स्ट ईयर में हूँ तो क्या करूँ? फर्स्ट ईयर में हो तो सबसे पहले प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज उठाओ. पिक 1 गुड प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज, DSA करो. उसके साथ साथ वो प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज के इकोसिस्टम में घुस जाओ. लाइक अगर आप पाइथन में घुस रहे हो तो आप जैंगो के साथ साथ DSA करो. या फास्ट CPA के साथ साथ DSA करो। अगर आप जावास्क्रिप्ट में हो तो एक्सप्रेस करो, नोट करो, उसके साथ साथ DSA करो एंड प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाओ। भाई मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि सेकेंड ईयर में क्लास लगा लूँ जावा वगैरह की। कर सकते हो, जावा अच्छी लैंग्वेज है, बेसिक नॉलेज कंप्लीट है। अच्छा भाई, आई एम डूइंग BCA, दैट्स नाइस, ओके। कैन यू यूज सेम फील्ड इन DTO एज एन एंटिटी फॉर रेस्पॉन्स? दैट इज़ not a good approach. For DTO you need to create, for response you should create another separate response class or response file. फ्रंट पॉइंटर आगे बढ़ाते जाएंगे और रियर पॉइंटर को रिड्यूस करते जाएंगे और चेक करते रहेंगे। अगर हाँ, वही अप्रोच बताया था। कंफ्यूज्ड टू चूज SSC वर्सेस MCA, ओके। SSC मतलब यू आर गेटिंग इनटू लाइक आर्मी एंड ऑल, दैट्स नाइस। हॉटेस्ट टॉपिक्स टू मेक प्रोजेक्ट्स ऑन राइट नाउ? AI भैया, ये जावा स्प्रिंग बूट से क्या होता है? आई ओनली नो अबाउट नोड.js। जावा स्प्रिंग बूट, जावा का इकोसिस्टम में स्प्रिंग बूट एक बैकएंड फ्रेमवर्क है जो आपको बैकएंड में जावा को यूज़ करने में हेल्प करता है। व्हाट इज़ DTO? DTO इज डेटा ट्रांसफर ऑब्जेक्ट्स। इट्स अ वे वेयर यू मेंशन दैट what kind of data you will be accepting from your front end. Should one look up to a girl working corporate affairs for marriage? Give your honest opinion. See, अफेयर तो मत करो भाई, अफेयर मत करो। अगर कोई शादीशुदा उसके पीछे मत जाओ, क्योंकि उसके वजह से आप एक फैमिली के पीछे पड़ रहे हो, तो वो सब में मत पड़ो। हाँ, कॉर्पोरेट में कोई पसंद आ रही है, अगर वो भी आपको पसंद करे तो ठीक है, गो फॉर इट, देयर इज नथिंग रॉन्ग इन दैट। बट डोंट गेट आफ्टर लाइक मैरिज के पीछे मत, लाइक डोंट गेट आफ्टर, डोंट चेज अ मैरिड वुमन, दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग। आपके फाइनल में कितने CGPA थे? माई CGPA इज़ 9.19। माई सेकेंड ईयर कंप्लीट हो गया। कोई प्रोजेक्ट प्रेफर कर दो। ओके, नोशन का क्लोन बना लो, अच्छा है, या वीडियो कॉलिंग ऐप बना लो। और मैंने JS करी है, तो DSA मुझे JS में ही करनी चाहिए या CPP और जावा में? मैं तो बोलूँगा कि आप जावास्क्रिप्ट में JS में ही करो। आई नो लिटिल, एक सेकेंड, AI में लैंग्राफ का भी कोड थोड़ा थोड़ा जानता हूँ, लिखना सीख रहा हूँ। एक मल्टी मॉडल ग्राफ बनाया है कुछ दिन पहले। ओह दैट्स नाइस। और एक डेवलपर को DBMS काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है। आप DBMS के बिना आप एक डेटाबेस का स्ट्रक्चर ही नहीं बना पाओगे। तो कोड का स्ट्रक्चर, फाउंडेशन, कोई भी आप प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट करने के लिए सबसे पहले आप ER डायग्राम बनाओगे, है ना, उसके लिए आपको DBMS काफ़ी स्ट्रांग होनी चाहिए। भैया, आई वॉज हैविंग वन कन्फ्यूजन, वाई Zord in React.js is used for validation if we can directly validate from backend? What if they clash? Actually Zord, see, we are using backend में भी we are using Zord, but front end में भी we are using it so that एक layer of security आ जाए, है ना। I mean corporate field, not corporate affairs. What was your question? Ask again. You are giving a sequence representing beat. You are given a sequence representing beats A equals A1, A2, A3, AN. A pattern P representing a rhythm P1, but instead of exact matching, the rhythm is defined by relative difference. Okay. Find a single when you are single. True. I am doing BCA 3 year and नाना SSC में इनकम टैक्स ऑफिसर, ओके, CBI इंस्पेक्टर, ये भी सही है भाई। और साइट एनालिसिस एंड MCA तो पता ही होगा। अच्छा भाई, मैं तो बोलता हूँ कि CBI इंस्पेक्टर बनो यार, काफ़ी डिमांड है उसमें, आपको कोई कंपटीशन नहीं बनेगा। मतलब ये IT वाले का, अगर आपको सही में इंटरेस्ट है तो उसमें घुस जाओ। ब्रदर, मेरे को कोडिंग बोरिंग लगने लगी है, पहले बहुत इंटरेस्ट था कोडिंग में, अब कम हो गया है, क्या करें? प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाओ। क्या आप प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाते हो? तो क्या MCA वैल्यूएबल है अभी? MCA तो वैल्यूएबल तभी है जब आपके पास जॉब नहीं है। अगर जॉब है तो कोई BCA के बाद MCA नहीं करता जॉब छोड़ के। मनीष, हाय मनीष। ब्रदर, व्हाट टू डू आफ्टर CRUD एंड स्प्रिंग बूट? After CRUD, get into real-time communication, WebRTC with Spring Boot. So Node.js से backend would be better और विद स्प्रिंग बूट, सी स्प्रिंग बूट जावा इज़ वेरी फास्ट, सो स्प्रिंग बूट से तो काफ़ी अच्छा को मतलब स्प्रिंग बूट आई वुड प्रेफर इफ़ यू हैव अ टीम. एज अ सोलो डेवलपर आई विल नॉट प्रेफर स्प्रिंग बूट. भैया व्हाट वाज द 12th परसेंटेज? माई 12th परसेंटेज वॉज 71.4%. ब्रो बीटेक जिस कॉलेज से की एमटेक भी उससे करूँगा जॉब नहीं मिलने के कारण. अच्छा ओके. Secretly I am building app name opinion which will I think will like because Twitter is okay with these all views लेकर पैसा कमाना people with budget. Do you think this is best time? Secretly I am building an app. Okay. You have to think about the monetization because ट्विटर में कोई प्रॉब्लम है, अगर आप उसको सॉल्व करें तब आपका ऐप चलेगा. भाई कौन सा लैपटॉप है? अगर मैकबुक होगा भी तो कौन सा? मेरा तो मैकबुक नहीं है, इट इज़ HP लैपटॉप 15X. भाई कैन यू एक्सप्लेन हाउ बैक एंड फ्लो लुक्स लाइक? सी बैक एंड बेसिकली देर आर 3 layers in back end. First is your server, then inside server we have the routes, then controllers, then we have middlewares, we have service layer, then we have the repository layer. Then this is what you need to understand how data flows between these layers. आप कौन से कॉलेज से हो? आई एम फ्रॉम सिक्किम मणिपाल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी. ब्रदर व्हाट टाइप ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट शुड आई क्रिएट यूजिंग मर्न और पर्न? First, build a basic blog application or to-do application to understand the CRUD. Then eventually start building complex application like a social media app, a video calling app, a Notion clone, something like that. एक second guys, I'll drink water. Hold on. सॉरी और क्या था क्वेश्चन? आई एम ट्राइंग टू स्टार्ट कोडिंग बट मुझे बहुत प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, क्या करूँ? कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, बेसिक्स कर रहा हूँ स्टार्ट फिर भी प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. आपको पहले कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रोजेक्ट्स के पहले बेसिक्स में घुसना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? एंड बेसिक्स में प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है तो आपको सबसे पहले कोई भी टेक्स्ट टैग उठा रहे हो उसके उसमें 2-3 वीडियो देके कोड अलॉन्ग करो. Sorry, it's very private question, but have you ever been in a relationship in school or college? Yes, I have. What are your views on IIT धनबाद? IIT है भाई, टैग मिल गया, काफ़ी है. आपने कुछ देर पहले DTO के बारे में बोला. डॉट क्या होता है? डॉट क्या होता है? डॉट क्या होता है? Should I follow your SaaS project? Yes, you can. SPPU यूनिवर्सिटी हाल ही बहुत कम प्लेसमेंट है तो फ्यूचर की टेंशन आ रही है. स्किल बिल्ड करो, ट्राई टू गो फॉर ऑफ कैंपस. भैया वाई मोस्ट गर्ल्स आर वेरी बैड एट कोडिंग एंड लॉजिक बिल्डिंग बट स्टिल दे आर हायर्ड? इफ़ सी देर इज़ अ थिंग, मैंने अपने आँख के सामने देखा है. देर इज़ दिस बहुत सारी कंपनी डाइवर्सिटी के चक्कर में ना एक स्पेशल कोटा निकालती है जहाँ पे सिर्फ दे हायर विमेन. सीरियस, आई हैव सीन इट. मेरे कॉलेज में माइक्रोसॉफ्ट में हुआ था, ओनली फॉर विमेन. एक्चुअली वो को डाइवर्सिटी दिखाना पड़ता है कंपनीज को. ओके ब्रो, GF सेटिस्फाइड नहीं है मेरे. ओके DTO क्या होता है? DTO स्टैंड्स फॉर डेटा ट्रांसफर ऑब्जेक्ट एंड उससे इट्स अ वे ऑफ टेलिंग अ बैक एंड ओनली एक्सेप्ट अ सर्टेन टाइप्स ऑफ डेटा. भाई सी लैंग्वेज सीख लिया अब, अब गूगल या फिर JP मॉर्गन में जॉब कब लगेगा मेरा? वो तो आपके स्किल पर ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. जस्ट कन्फ्यूज फ्रॉम प्राइवेट कॉलेज कैन गेट अ जॉब. फ्रॉम प्राइवेट कॉलेज इट कैन गेट अ जॉब बट यू हैव टू बी वेरी स्किल्ड एंड यू हैव टू अप्रोच द कंपनीज एंड यू हैव टू बिल्ड अ स्ट्रॉन्ग रेज्यूमे. वॉट इज़ अ भाई नोशन क्लोन क्या है? इसको बनाने के लिए क्या बिल्ड करना पड़ेगा? पहले आप देखो नोशन क्या है एंड उसको मिमिक करने के लिए एक प्रोजेक्ट बनाओ, उसके जैसे एक प्रोजेक्ट बनाओ. I study in IIT Indore in metallurgy. Can you guide me for web dev? If you want to get into web dev, pick one programming language. I will suggest you either go with Python. I will suggest you go with Python. Start with Python. Because with Python, you can do a lot of things. You can get into AI, ML, you can get into full stack development, you can get into ML engineering. So first pick one programming language and learn Python properly. Then get into NumPy, Pandas and PyTorch. भैया मैं तो DSA कर ही नहीं रहा हूँ बिल्कुल, ओनली वेब डेव पे ही फोकस्ड है. आई मीन यूर इन फर्स्ट ईयर, ठीक है, फोकस वेब डेव में काफ़ी सही है, बट उसके साथ साथ DSA का बेसिक्स करते रहो. दिन का एक क्वेश्चन लगाओ बस. भाई C++ बहुत हेडेक है यार. C++ काफ़ी टफ है, उसमें पॉइंटर का भी कॉन्सेप्ट आता है. आपकी रिलेशनशिप स्कूल में थी या कॉलेज में? दोनों में थी. स्कूल में भी थी, कॉलेज में भी थी. फॉर हाउ लॉन्ग आफ्टर कॉलेज डिड यू स्ट्रगल टू फाइंड अ जॉब? I struggled for around a year. A year. Is Spotify clone a good project? Yes, it is a good project. But make sure you implement the streaming of music in that project. Then it's a very good project. Yo, bro, I broke my PR. 48 hours, no sleep, lama. Why, man? What happened? Roadmap to become backend dev. First, pick one programming language. Either go with Python, Java, JavaScript. Then get into the backend framework of that language. If you are going with Java, go for Spring Boot. If you are going with Django, then go for. If you are going with Python, then go with Django or Fast API. If you are going with JavaScript, then go with Express.js. Then learn these things. Will Cloud Code reduce junior devs? Yes. अच्छा, आपका अपॉइंटमेंट बुकिंग वाला ऐप चल रहा है क्या? MVP वर्जन हो गया, प्रोडक्शन में अभी कोड बनाना बाकी है. How to start a talk with girl? Should I ask number of backlogs first? How to? भाई इतना टेंशन नहीं लेने का. अगर if you want to talk to a girl, don't be so stressed about it. Just be yourself and अगर आपको कोई पसंद है, जाके पहले उससे बात करो, देखो कि आपके टाइम के लायक है कि नहीं. अगर लायक है तभी आगे बात करो, नहीं तो टाइम वेस्ट मत करो. तो एक ईयर तक आपने घर पे थे. मैं एक ईयर तक फ्रीलांसिंग कर रहा था. कमा तो मैं रहा था फ्रीलांसिंग से. कॉलेज के पहले से था, लाइक कॉलेज से था. आई वॉज डेवलपिंग माई गेम देन. आई सडनली रिमेंबर्ड आई हैड एग्जाम, देन आई डिडंट स्लीप यस्टरडे. आई हैव वन मोर एग्जाम टू. ओके, नाइस. What is MVP? MVP is minimum viable product. It's a basic version of whatever you're trying to build. Bhaiya, I've made password generator, to-do list, e-commerce website, and working on making a CRUD using Bash and AI. And I'm doing this only till React. Okay, nice. Bro, are you good with girls? I don't know, man. वो तो आपको उनसे पूछना चाहिए. Will AI replace developers in 10 years? It will not replace them, but the way of writing code will heavily change. That I agree. The way of writing code will change. What's your opinion of buying paid courses? Yes. See, paid courses is a way of saving your time and going for a structured way of learning. But you have to make sure that you are going for a good course. Okay, that means you are still seeing your favorite person, I guess. It is same person from school till now. Unfortunately not. It's not the same person. आप अच्छा ज्ञान देते हो. गुड नाइट फ्रॉम नोएडा. ओके, थैंक्स मैन, थैंक्स. रियल स्टोलन डेटा. क्लॉड फ्रॉम GPT. ओके, नाइस. डीपसीक. भैया, are you married? No man, I'm not married. Do I look married? Married? I'm not married. प्रोजेक्ट बनाने के लिए GPT की हेल्प लूँ? अगर आप बिगिनर हो तो पहले एक प्रोजेक्ट खुद से बनाओ. वो अगर आपको ठीक से आ गया तो फिर आप AI GPT यूज़ कर सकते हो. ब्रो, आपका ब्रेकअप कैसे हुआ? ब्रेकअप कैसे हुआ? गुड क्वेश्चन. भाई उस टॉपिक में नहीं घुसते हैं. ब्रेकअप कैसे हुआ? Yo bro, as a fresher, how do I approach people for freelancing as a newbie? No one wants to trust me. As a fresher, okay, freelancing, that's why you have to, it's better to go for as a fresher, it's better to use your own network. Tell your friends, families, this is your tech stack, this is your skill, and if they know someone who can use your skill, tell them to recommend you. That's how I got my first freelancing job. project. What is Firebase? Firebase is a way of Firebase is a backend as a service tool. मैं तो नो कोड हूँ, मुझे कुछ नहीं आता, पर फिर भी जेमिनी, क्लॉड, चैटजीपीटी से ज़रूर अच्छा कोडर बन जाऊँगा. बस गॉड से प्रे करता हूँ अच्छी कोडिंग सीख जाओगे भाई. वेयर इज़ योर दैट फेवरेट पर्सन नाउ? आई डोंट नो मैन, आई डोंट नो एंड आई डोंट केयर. Nobody is my favorite person. Bro is very loyal with girls who is studying in Galkotia University. Did the new girl found about your previous one? छोड़ो ना भाई, पास्ट की बातें पास्ट में रखते हैं. Are you into machine learning? Yes, I have learned about machine learning. I am also into deep learning. भैया, mistakes you have done in your life that you regret till now. I regret. What do I regret? I regret wasting my time in class 11 and 12. I regret that time because अगर 11-12 में भी जैसे अभी जितना मैं सीरियस हुआ हूँ ना अपनी स्किल्स को लेकर, अगर वो 11-12 में if I was that serious, then I would be in a much better position. Do you have a girlfriend? भाई ये सब क्वेश्चन मैं पब्लिक में कैसे बताऊँ है कि नहीं है, ये सब रहने दो यार, क्या बताऊँ मैं. डैम, आई थॉट टेलिंग योर रिलेटिव्स वोंट वर्क. एक्चुअली रिलेटिव्स में ना आपको पहले बदनामी होती है, रिलेटिव्स विल टॉक बिहाइंड योर बैक, ये होता है, ठीक है. बट एक बार उनको आप बोल दोगे ना कि देखो ये मेरा स्किल्स है, अगर आपके नज़र में कोई है तो प्लीज़ बताओ, तो हेल्प होता है. एंड रिलेटिव्स एंड फ्रेंड्स, यू कैन टेल योर फ्रेंड्स एज वेल. भाई आप अपनी लुक्स को आउट ऑफ 10 कितना रेट करते हो, ऑनेस्टली बताना. मैं तो भाई अपने आप को कितना दूंगा, 5 दूंगा, 5 या 4 दूंगा अपने आप को. भाई फाइवर पर अकाउंट क्रिएट किया है लेकिन क्लाइंट नहीं आ रहा 1 महीने से. फेक क्लाइंट्स का या मैंने अपवर्क एंड फाइवर में कंपटीशन भी ज़्यादा है और फेक क्लाइंट्स का भी इश्यूज़ होता है. तो उसके लिए व्हाट यू कैन डू, मैं तो इसलिए बोलता हूँ कि एज अ फ्रेशर फ्रीलांसिंग के लिए वो ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म्स अवॉइड करो. use your own network, tell your friends, families, relatives, tell them that this is your skill and if they know anyone please recommend me. मेरी भी एक favorite person then suddenly cut off from everywhere. It's okay man, cut off हो गया, जाने दो. अगर if you reach a very good point in your life, it's their mistake, they will regret it. सॉरी अभिषेक भैया, कुछ ज़्यादा ही पर्सनल क्वेश्चन नहीं हो रहा है, काफ़ी अनकंफर्टेबल जैसा फील हो रहा है. किसको अनकंफर्टेबल फील हो रहा है? मुझे तो हो ही रहा है. लाइक इतना पर्सनल क्वेश्चन मैं कभी पब्लिकली इतना आंसर देता नहीं हूँ. भैया अगर आप फर्स्ट ईयर में होते तो व्हाट बी योर ट्रेजेक्ट्री इन टेक टिल योर 4th ईयर? मैं सबसे पहले DSA और सेम प्रोजेक्ट्री करता, DSA विथ वेब डेव, बट I would from day one I would be getting into project based learning. How much question I've done on lead code? Maximum 20 or 5 questions. Bro regret not going to study AML in Galgotia. ना कभी GF मिली, ना करियर बना पाया सही से, ना बुरी आदत है फिर भी बर्बाद हूँ शायद. इकलौता एग्जाम्पल. नहीं भाई ऐसा मत बोलो अपने बारे में. देखो करियर नहीं है, आपको अगर कोई रास्ता नहीं मिला तो अपना रास्ता खुद बनाओ. मैं तो बोलता हूँ कि अपना खुद का बिजनेस स्टार्ट करो. कैन समवन टेल अभी भैया टू स्विच टू लाइव चैट देन द टॉप चैट कॉज माई चैट्स आर नॉट हाईलाइटेड इन दिस चैट? ओके लाइव चैट. ओके लेट्स मूव टू लाइव चैट. ओके लेट्स मूव टू लाइव चैट. आप मर्जस्टैक ऐप को डिप्लॉय करने के लिए क्या वर्सल का इस्तेमाल कर सकता हूँ? यस कर सकते हो भैया. रेफरल दे दो. भाई मैं खुद अभी जॉब नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं कहाँ से रेफरल दूंगा? हाउ टू इग्नोर अ पर्सन हु वॉज द बेस्ट फ्रेंड? कट ऑफ. इग्नोर अ पर्सन इफ अ पर्सन इज विलिंग टू लीव योर लाइफ and if they are doing something that they know will hurt you but they are doing it, it means they don't respect you, and if they don't respect you, cut them out of your life. Bro is better a mentor. Thanks man. I don't feel that vibe coding is a skill except you have technical knowledge, because if you see any founder of any company, they have great knowledge in the domain. Yeah, see, that's what I say. Vibe coding is a superpower if you already know development properly. As I say, there's an example I give. If I tell you to make a t-shirt and I give you a piece of cloth, a scissor and a needle, and I tell you to give me create a t-shirt from that, you will not be able to do that because you don't have the skill of a tailor. Similarly, and if I give that piece of cloth, a pair of scissor and thread and needle to a tailor, he will be able to give me a t-shirt because he has the skill, right? Similarly with vibe coding, if you have a skill of a developer and then you are going for vibe coding, then you can easily create good products with it. But if you don't have the skill and if you heavily depend on vibe coding, then you will struggle a lot. But yeah, what what is sir skill I can, what is anyone would hire me as a fresher? First skill should be DBMS. Get into DBMS because don't avoid DBMS. It's very important. And DBMS also helps you in system design as well. And then get into DSA, do DSA a bit. Then after that, project building. Either go with AIML or web dev. 5 क्यों भाई, कोई आपसे प्यार क्यों करेगा भाई? आई डोंट नीड एनी वन टू लव मी. कोई मुझे प्यार करे ना करे कोई फ़र्क पड़ता नहीं है. आई स्टिल बी द लाइक दिस. एंड अगर किसी को प्यार करना तो ऐसे ही करेगा, नहीं करेगा नहीं करे. आई डोंट केयर. हाउ टू ओवरकम फेलियर्स? ओके, गुड क्वेश्चन. हाउ टू ओवरकम फेलियर्स? सी, फेलियर्स आर एन एग्जाम्पल दैट यू आर एक्चुअली ट्राइंग टू डू समथिंग. ठीक है, ये सच बात है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ यू ट्राइंग टू बिल्ड समथिंग एंड इट डिड नॉट वर्क आउट, सो द थिंग इज इट मीन्स दैट यू ट्राइड समथिंग, दैट्स व्हाई यू फेल्ड. सो फेलियर, मेरी नज़र में तो फेलियर वो नहीं है कि हु द पर्सन हु डिड नॉट गेट रिजल्ट. मेरी नज़र में फेलियर वो है जो कभी कुछ ट्राई करता ही नहीं है. मेरी नज़र वो फेलियर है. आप अगर ज़्यादा ट्राई करोगे आप फेल होगे, वो कॉमन है. बट हमारे कंट्री में फेलियर को ऐसा बना दिया है कि अगर आप फेल हो गए तो आपको दुनिया तबाह हो जाएगा, आपका लाइफ ख़त्म हो जाएगा. ऐसा नहीं होता है. ठीक है, फेलियर इज जस्ट अ फेज ऑफ लाइफ. आप फेल हुए, सीखो क्यों फेल हुए, अपने आपको इम्प्रूव करो और फिर से ट्राई मारो. ब्रो, नो नीड टू लर्न DSA फॉर बैकएंड. नो, यू डोंट नीड DSA फॉर बैकएंड. ब्रदर, CMS क्या होता है? कंटेंट मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम. भाई आपको भी और मुझे भी हो रहा है दूसरे का पर्सनल दैट टू अफेयर रिलेशनशिप के बारे में सुनकर अनकंफर्टेबल हो रहा है. सॉरी अगर आपको बुरा लगा हो. हाँ, लाइक मुझे तो आंसर देने में अनकंफर्टेबल फील हो रहा है. नॉलेज क्रिएट्स डेस्टिनी. आई एग्री. वुड यू प्रिफर रिएक्ट और नेक्स्ट JS? If you are building a product that does not need that amount of SEO, then I will suggest go for simple React. But if you need SEO, then go for Next.js. How to cut them off? There is a option called block. मैं क्या करता हूँ ना, मैंने काफ़ी लोगों को ब्लॉक मारा है. मुझे कोई पसंद नहीं आता है, लाइक फर्स्ट मैं उन्हें बोलता हूँ कि मुझे ये पसंद नहीं आया, एंड इफ दे स्टिल डूइंग द सेम थिंग, मैं व्हाट्सएप खोलता हूँ, सेटिंग्स में जाता हूँ, उनका कॉन्टैक्ट्स में जाता हूँ, और एक ऑप्शन था ब्लॉक, वो मैं उसमें प्रेस करके ब्लॉक मार देता हूँ. और सेम इंस्टाग्राम में भी ब्लॉक मार देता हूँ. मैं ब्लॉक मारने में एक्सपर्ट हूँ क्योंकि मुझे नेगेटिव एनर्जी चाहिए ही नहीं. अगर किसी को कट ऑफ करना है अपने लाइफ से, उसको हटाओ अपने लाइफ से, एनर्जी भी मत घुसने दो. जॉब मार्केट इज गेटिंग टफ. प्रोग्रामिंग जॉब्स आर टेकन बाय AI. जॉब मार्केट इज चेंजिंग एक्चुअली. वाओ यार, क्या बात बोली आपने. कहाँ से सुना ये, कौन सी बात? Layoffs everywhere. Okay, I don't know. You all cheat. I can't even find someone to date. You don't have to find someone to date. Just work on yourself. Be a better person. Somebody would be interested to date you. CMS means content management system. News channels on their website use CMS heavily. Okay. DSA is dead. Okay. Actually, envy you, bhai. I never felt even experience of being with someone I admire. ऐसा कुछ हाथी घोड़ा चीज़ नहीं है. कोई आपको अब पसंद करे ना, इससे कुछ आपका लाइफ ज़्यादा चेंज होता नहीं है. बस आपको ऐसा लगता है कि हाँ भाई, मुझ में थोड़ा बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस आता है, और वो कुछ दिन तक ही रहता है. उसके बाद अगर कुछ ज़्यादा आपके लाइफ में इनपुट हो नहीं रहा है, नथिंग चेंजेस मच. सो यू हैव टू बी लाइक दैट कि अगर आप रिलेशनशिप में हो या ना हो, आपके लाइफ में ज़्यादा फ़र्क आना नहीं चाहिए, क्योंकि आप ज़्यादा दूसरे पे डिपेंडेंट होते ही नहीं हो वैलिडेशन के लिए. the audacity to tell that video is AI after seeing कि उसने साफ साफ बोला वो डॉग हमने डेवलप किया. कौन सा डॉग? Don't you think it's too unfair? Guys who have worked all their lives doing coding, code forces, never had any female interaction, gets married to a girl who just dated guys all her life and have a horrible past. Yeah man, I think, see, इसीलिए मैं बोलता हूँ ना कि actually if you have worked on yourself, if you have actually worked on yourself hard, then you are the prize. You are the prize because you are able to provide a better life for someone. So that's why it's very important कि you just don't chase anyone. कोई आपको आके बोल दे that I like you, don't fall for that. First understand कि वो person कैसा है और कैसा उसका behavior है, then try to go for it. इसलिए मैं बोलता हूँ ना, अपने आप को प्राइस के जैसा देखो. कभी ये मत सोचो कि भाई मुझे कोई भी मिल जाए. नहीं, मुझे मेरे स्टैंडर्ड का चाहिए तभी कुछ होगा. क्योंकि अगर आप खुद से ठंडी दिमाग से सोचो, आप काफ़ी मेहनती हो, ठीक है, आप अपने लाइफ अपने खुद के दम पे बनाया है, ठीक है, आपने किसी से कोई हैंडआउट्स नहीं लिया है, कभी किसी से फेवर नहीं लिया है, आपने अपने मेहनत से अपनी लाइफ बनाई है, अपने पूरे फैमिली का लाइफ चेंज किया है, ठीक है, यू आर द प्राइज. ठीक है, तो क्या होगा कि कोई आपके लाइफ में आएगी तो उसका लक है, वो लकी है कि वो आपके लाइफ में आ रही है, तो यू आर द प्राइज. तो कभी कोई भी रैंडम पर्सन के लिए सेटल मत करो. I have one internship from May, and currently I don't have any knowledge in programming, so I'll be just starting off from scratch in app development. Okay, nice. I wasted my first year to learn cybersecurity, but then I realized it's not for me, so I backed my strength and went into ML. I'm doing theory now, but then we'll practice scikit-learn a lot along with DSA. That's nice. Scikit-learn के बाद go for PyTorch. White collar jobs are reducing. What is SEO? SEO is search engine optimization. It's a way of ranking your website higher on Google. I think your startup gonna be boom. Thanks man, I hope so. पहले रजिस्ट्रेशन हो जाए स्टार्टअप का. भगवान से प्रार्थना करो, सबसे प्रार्थना करो कि जल्दी मेरा रजिस्ट्रेशन हो जाए. Okay, now I stop getting into bad memories. Okay, it's fine. वो अब हो गया, कोई कितना भी पूछे अब वो इफेक्ट होता नहीं है. ब्रदर एक कोरा था, उस पर एक क्वेश्चन में था, माई सन इज इन LKG, इज दिस द बेस्ट एज टू पुट हिम अंडर JEE प्रेप. रिप्लाई वॉज बहुत लेट हो गया है. मैं तो पेट में ही कट ऑफ क्लियर कर लिया. हाँ भाई, मैंने भी ये वाला देखा था कि LKG में इज इट टू बैड टू गेट इनटू लाइक इज इट टू बैड टू गेट इनटू JEE. Okay, now, okay, nice. Can you tell me about your startup? I am new. My name is Abhishek Sharma and trying to build a startup, a SaaS. Basically, my goal is to build a startup and it will have multiple software as a service products. And my major goal is to build a product that helps people to build one-person company. And by that, I mean, in a company, see, I worked in an MNC and there are so many unnecessary people in a MNC. Unnecessary people. So my goal is to create tools that can reduce those unnecessary people from a company. That will help in creating one-person company, because I want to create a one-person company for myself. So I want to create tools that will help people create one-person companies. That's my basic vision for my startup. Okay. Hello, Ayan Khan. Welcome to the stream, brother. How are you? Entity is actually talking about Galgotia dog incident. Okay. Oh, that one. Okay, no, got it. Bhaiya, how are you replying so deep? Which books you read? How so intellectual? Basically, I like to read a lot of books. मेरे को philosophy में काफ़ी interest है and मुझे self improvement में भी काफ़ी interest है. मैं ना अपने book collection दिखाता हूँ थोड़ा सा, एक second. अब बुक्स की बात उठी है तो लेट्स शो यू माई बुक्स. तो ये एक बुक मैंने पढ़ा था, होमोडियस। मैंने ये बुक पढ़ा था, होमोडियस। इट्स अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग बुक। इससे आपको काफ़ी ह्यूमैनिटी के बारे में पता चलेगा, ह्यूमन रेस के बारे में पता चलेगा। उसके बाद यही सेम राइटर से मैंने सेपियंस भी पढ़ा था। सेपियंस का तो मैं बहुत बड़ा फ़ैन हूँ। आई लव दिस बुक। उसके बाद मैंने ओरिजिन्स ऑफ स्पीसीज भी पढ़ी है, ये एवोल्यूशन के बारे में है। फिर मुझे फिजिक्स में इंटरेस्ट, तो मैंने क्वांटम थ्योरी पढ़ा था। ये आपको क्वांटम फिजिक्स समझने में काफ़ी हेल्प करेगा। एंड थ्योरी ऑफ रिलेटिविटी, ये सब पढ़ने में, क्वांटम थ्योरी पढ़ने में ये तो काफ़ी हेल्प करेगा। फिर मुझे फ़िलासफ़ी में इंटरेस्ट है, तो इसके लिए आई रीड, मैंने ये बुक पढ़ा था, फायदा दोस्तोयेव्स्की, तो मेरा फेवरेट फ़िलासफ़ी राइटर है। इसका मैंने द इडियट पढ़ा था, काफ़ी सही बुक है। और आप लोगों को ये बुक तो पक्का पढ़ना चाहिए, द वे ऑफ सुपीरियर मैन। ये बुक पढ़ने के बाद ना आप लोगों का पूरा इंटरेस्ट, मतलब लाइक पूरा माइंडसेट चेंज हो जाएगा। ये द वे ऑफ सुपीरियर मैन काफ़ी तगड़ा बुक है, इसको ज़रूर पढ़ना। उसके बाद अगर आपको बिजनेस में थोड़ा घुसना है, एक बुक है .com सीक्रेट्स, काफ़ी सही बुक है, ये पढ़ना। उसके बाद मैंने दोस्तोयेव्स्की का एक और बुक पढ़ा था, डीमंस, ये भी काफ़ी सही बुक है, ये भी पढ़ना। ये फिलॉसफी में है, बट फिलॉसफी इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। आपका एक नया पर्सपेक्टिव खुलता है फिलॉसफी पढ़ने से। सो या ओके भाई, कई बार ये सब बात समझ नहीं आती जब तक यू डोंट सफ़र फ्रॉम देम। आई एग्री मैन। वो बोलते हैं ना, जब तक यू आर नॉट इन दोज सेम शूज़ यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड द पेन। मैंने बहुत सुना है कि आप यूनिक हो इस दुनिया में, और आपके जैसा कॉपी कैट क्वालिटीज़ वाला इस दुनिया में 99% में नहीं मिलेगा। आई डोंट नो, आई मे बी रॉन्ग ऑल्सो। हर कोई अपने तरीके में यूनिक तो होता ही है। ओके, सॉरी इट्स irrelevant comment, but I will seek a girl who is hard worker, not someone searching a lifetime bank for a life। हाँ, हार्ड वर्कर, कोई भी अगर हार्ड वर्कर हुई, इसका मतलब क्या है कि वो वैल्यू, अगर आप भी हार्ड वर्कर हो तो वो आपको रिस्पेक्ट पक्का करेगी। Krishna Sadave SaaS is the best level for girls, if you know what, okay? Yeah, I know, I got it. Bro is indirectly cause of vacant job decline, one man business, और सब बेरोजगार हो जाएंगे। ऐसा नहीं है, लाइक देखो, यहाँ पे क्या है ना कि वन मैन बिजनेस क्यों मैं बोल रहा हूँ, क्योंकि एआई एजेंट्स आ चुके हैं। एक टाइम के बाद ये होगा कि वन पर्सन बिजनेस आर मेकिंग $1 million इन अ मंथ, इन अ ईयर। ऐसा बिजनेस सिर्फ एक बंदा चलाएगा, ऐसा टाइम आने वाला है। एंड आई वांट टू डू दैट। Bro, on what basis will you decide that a person is not worthy to be in company? Firstly, character. Character is very important. Skills बाद में आएगा, पहले character। वो एक्चुअली में सही ढंग का बंदा है कि नहीं, वो जज करना काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है। आदर्श, यू आर द रियल बुक रीडर। अभिषेक, ये बस कुछ बुक्स है, और बुक्स उधर पढ़े हैं। मैं मुझे बुक्स पढ़ना काफ़ी पसंद है। Where did you learn web dev? Any recommendations? I learned web dev से सबसे पहले I got into JavaScript, Chair Code YouTube channel. You can go to Chair Code YouTube channel, learn JavaScript from there. You can learn React from there, and you can learn backend from there. You the real mentor. Thanks, man. Krishna was deep in it. That's why I said Krishna worked on deep philosophical and moral science, and there is something called Krishna Niti Gita has to be read. Okay, nice. W mentor. Thanks, man. Yeah, like if you want some such streams where I show you my books, I tell you what I learned from these books, but out of these books, if I will suggest you one book that will actually change your life, it has to be this book, The Way of Superior Man. This book will teach you the true meaning of masculinity. वो toxic masculinity नहीं, true meaning of masculinity you will understand with this book. Okay, मैं वहीं से कर रहा हूँ सब, चार कॉर्ड से और पीयूष गर्ग से मैं नोट जस्ट करो। दैट्स नाइस, सही है। पीयूष गर्ग और चायर कोड यूट्यूब चैनल काफ़ी सही है। ओके, भैया, heard of guardrails? Yes, I've heard of guardrails. It is very important, especially if you're building an LLM. Bro, the problem is during initial phase, a person will always show the best part of their, so you will never get to know the real character. Slowly you become attached, and after that you are thrown out. Actually, people do show their real character when they're angry. Whenever a person is angry, they will show the real character. How, like, for example, if a person is angry with you, how they treat you, do they disrespect you? If anybody disrespects you when they're angry, cut them off your life, cut them out of your life. ब्रो काफ़ी टाइम से स्प्रिंग बूट सीख रहा हूँ, लेकिन ऐसा लगता है इतना सीखने के बाद भी कुछ नहीं आता. क्यों, ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है? आपने शायद प्रोजेक्ट्स कम बनाए हैं शायद. ब्रो आई क्रिएटेड इन प्रोजेक्ट इन मर्न help of YT then done, but if I create project myself without YT or AI, then no possible, because I write backend myself, but in case of React I'm unable to. See, even in frontend I use AI as well for frontend. If you see my previous streams where I was building a SaaS or building a social media application, there I used AI. भाई आप अंडररेटेड कोडर को जानते हो? कौन अंडररेटेड कोडर? ओपिनियन ऑन लाइफ ऑफ डेविड गॉगिन्स. भाई डेविड गॉगिन्स का माइंडसेट, उसका माइंडसेट इज व्हाट मेड हिम द वे ही इज. सो आई रियली रिस्पेक्ट दैट गाय फॉर हिज माइंडसेट. Brother, give me best ideas building through LangChain and LangGraph. Okay, if you're building build RAG applications and also try to build, see now RAG is also becoming, RAG ka potential has reached that maximum. You can use it in an e-commerce application where the database and the RAG has knowledge of your products. उसके बाद क्या? How to heal from traumas. Okay, see देखो traumas क्या होता है ना, traumas are incidents that created an impact on you and you did not process those incidents, right? So traumas का सबसे पहला solution है कि आप पहले accept करो कि आपके साथ कुछ हुआ है, ठीक है? एक्सेप्ट करो, डोंट रन अवे फ्रॉम इट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर कोई इंसिडेंट सोचने से आपको बुरा लग रहा है तो फील करो वो अगर आप सैड हो रहे हो तो डोंट ट्राई टू बी अननेसेसरी हैप्पी. वो नहीं काम करता. वो बस आप उसको अवॉइड करो. वो बॉटल अप हो रहा है और एक ना एक दिन वो फटेगा. तो ट्रॉमा को अगर आपको जड़ से उखाड़ना है तो आपको सबसे पहले एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ेगा और वो जो फीलिंग आ रही है उसको एक्नॉलेज करके वो फील करो. आप कितने दिन सैड रहोगे? अगर आप ट्रॉमा, दिक्कत क्या होता है ना कि जब कोई सैड होता है ना, वो सैडनेस से भागता है कि मुझे सैड फील नहीं होना है. अरे भाई, अगर आप सैड फील नहीं करोगे तो वो बॉटल अप होता रहेगा. अगर सैड फील होकर आपका मन से वो चीज़ निकल रहा है, कुछ आपको बुरा फील हो रहा है, निकलने दो उसको बॉटल अप करोगे. आप ऑब्वियसली अकेले में करो ये सब, मतलब सबके सामने मत करो, अकेले में करो, अकेले में प्रोसेस योर फीलिंग्स. भाई व्हाट अबाउट काफका? काफका तो काफ़ी सही है, हर जगह यूज़ होता है. हॉटस्टार में काफका यूज़ होता है जहाँ तक मुझे पता है. भाई पहले बैकएंड में करूँ या फ्रंट एंड मन स्टैक करने की? पहले बैकएंड करो. आर यू स्पिरिचुअल? आई एम फिलोसफिकल मोर, नॉट स्पिरिचुअल. आई एम मोर इनटू फिलोसफी. You told that you are making tools that can remove unnecessary people from MNC, right? But what is the definition of unnecessary people? Low skill, bad personality, or what? Low skill. For example, unnecessary people, I don't want to point out those people, but for example, I am building a project, you are the client, and there is a project lead. Apart from these people, any other person working on that project is unnecessary. And there are a lot of things as well that I cannot say directly that this kind of people are unnecessary people, because अभी वो लोग मेरे पे चढ़ जाएंगे. Okay, can we speak English please? Yeah, sure, we can speak English. What is your favorite stand-up comedian? Stand-up comedian, समय रहना तो उसका डार्क कॉमेडीज तो सही है. उसके बाद हु एल्स? स्टैंड अप कॉमेडियन में आई लाइक अभिषेक उपमन्यु. आई लाइक हिज. अभिषेक उपमन्यु इज टू गुड. देन आई ऑल्सो लाइक, और कौन भाई? दीज टू का नाम आई नो एक्चुअली. ओके, आई एम ऑन जॉब now, work from home, company coding नहीं करा रही because I'm already created, because company is short, so please suggest me I resign or not, because without coding I'm doing job or not. See, company, unless until you keep applying to another job. Once you get another job in another company, then leave this company. I recommend you trying Virpasa course for 10 days at a center. Okay, मैं एक चीज़ ऑब्जर्व किया है, अगर कोड लिखने को रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस किया जाए तो कोड दिमाग में याद होने लग एग्जैक्टली वो मैंने कहा ना, प्रैक्टिस के साथ साथ कोड का फ्लो आपके दिमाग में अपने आप बैठ जाएगा। इट्स ऑल अबाउट प्रैक्टिस ब्रो। चैट जीपीटी का यूज़ करके प्रोजेक्ट बनाता हूँ तो एक चैट थ्रेड बहुत लंबी हो जाती है और स्लो हो जाती है और नई चैट में सब कुछ न्यू होता है। इसका कोई सोल्यूशन? आप पहले क्या होगा ना, आप सबसे पहले एक काम करो, बिफोर यू गो इनटू अ न्यू चैट, पुराने चैट को बोलो कि अभी तक जो जो चैट हुआ उसको समराइज करें। मैन कैन क्राई, राइट, वेयर इज माई पिलो। सी, मैं तो बोलूँगा कि इट्स ऑल अबाउट हाउ यू हैंडल योर इमोशंस। ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आपको, मैं सी इट्स स्टोइसिज्म के बारे में पता है, एक आपको बुक दिखाता हूँ, एक सेकेंड। देखो, स्टोइसिज्म मैंने पढ़ा था इस बुक में, मार्कस ऑरेलियस का मेडिटेशन। यहाँ पे ना आप अलग इंसान बन जाओगे बुक के बाद, ठीक है। तो मैं तो आपको रिकमेंड करूँगा आप ये बुक ज़रूर से पढ़ो, मार्कस ऑरेलियस का मेडिटेशंस। ये आपको बहुत चेंज करेगा ये वाला बुक। और उसके बाद ये एरिस्टोटल का पॉलिटिक्स, आप एक्चुअली में ना पॉलिटिक्स को समझने लग जाओगे ये बुक पढ़ने के बाद। भैया आई मीन फ्रांस काफका, ही इज जस्ट ऑपोजिट ऑफ दोस्तों। यस मैन, काफका एंड दोस्तोयेव्स्की आर वेरी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम ईच अदर। काफका का आई हैव रेड दैट वन। होल्ड ऑन, एक ही मैंने पढ़ा था। क्या था? अरे क्या नाम था जिसमें कॉकरोच बन जाता है? क्या नाम था भाई बुक का, भूल रहा हूँ। मैं नाम भूल रहा हूँ। What is good source a resource for Monstack? Yeah, metamorphosis. Yep, Kubernetes or Docker. See, Kubernetes is used to manage Docker component. Metamorphosis, yes, metamorphosis. But MNCs are hiding. Okay, just a sec. मुझे इंजीनियरिंग में 3 इयर्स बैक लगे थे, मेरे करियर ख़त्म हो गया। हर एचआर अब रिजेक्ट कर देंगी मुझे। 3 इयर्स का बैक, भाई 3 इयर्स का बैक कैसे लगा? व्हाट आर योर हॉबीज़? आई लाइक टू रीड, आई लाइक टू गो टू जिम, आई लाइक टू वर्कआउट, आई लाइक टू रीड। और क्या हॉबीज़ है? बस यही 2 हॉबीज़ है मेन। मेरी चैट शो नहीं हो रही, क्यों नहीं हो रही भाई? यू लिसन टू ओशू एंड लर्न नोबल और लिटरेचर। I like the way Oshu thinks. What YouTube channel do you recommend for beginners? In which perspective? Coding? For coding, I will recommend Chair Code YouTube channel, Piyush Garg YouTube channel, Traversy Media. Then we have Code with Harry. Then we have Learn Programming. This YouTube channel called Learn Programming. ट्विटर प्रोफाइल रिव्यू कर दोगे भैया? अभी फॉलो करता हूँ आपको, मुझे रेगुलर अपडेट्स करना चाहिए सिर्फ। हाँ, आप फॉलो करो, मैं आपको अभी रिव्यू दे देता हूँ। ये क्या क्वेश्चन है भाई? चूज वन, जावास्क्रिप्ट और पाइथन? सी, पाइथन इज वेरी वर्सेटाइल, पाइथन कैन डू अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स। जावास्क्रिप्ट इज वेरी गुड फॉर वेब डेव, बट MNCs, okay, choose one, JavaScript versus Python. If I had to choose, I would choose Python. Show your apps. भाई apps तो नहीं है भाई। Who's your favorite singer and which type of music you hear? I usually hear simple music. मुझे my favorite band is Pink Floyd. If you guys have heard about it, Pink Floyd मुझे पसंद है, मुझे Metallica पसंद है। I like उसके बाद I like that kind of music. उसके बाद मुझे और क्या आता है? मुझे पिंक फ्लॉयड पसंद है, मेटालिका पसंद है, स्कॉर्पियंस पसंद है। मैं उस टाइप के गाने में ज़्यादा हूँ। फिर हिंदी सॉन्ग्स में मुझे के पसंद है, मुझे अदनान सामी काफ़ी पसंद है। और मुझे हिंदी सॉन्ग में मुझे पुराने गाने काफ़ी पसंद है भैया। व्हाट इज़ गुड रिसोर्स फॉर Monstack? भाई कितना टाइम Monster, a good resource is Chai or Code YouTube channel. You can go there. You can find good resources there, and it depends on your how much time can you give. भाई आई रैंडमली आई गेस गया, पढ़ाई नहीं की, इंजीनियरिंग में 3 ईयर का बैक लगा था. व्हाट विल हैपन नाउ? आपको सी एमएनसीज तो भूल जाओ. एमएनसीज आपका बैक लेके काफ़ी आपके पीछे पड़ेगी. एमएनसीज को मत टारगेट करो, गो फॉर स्टार्टअप्स. पहले स्किल बनाओ. लेकिन व्हाट इज योर ओपिनियन अबाउट समय रैना फ्रॉम 24 बिफोर FIR एंड आफ्टर FIR? ओके, सी बिफोर FIR ऑल्सो इट वॉज फाइन, बट FIR में क्या हुआ ना कि काफ़ी ओवर रिएक्शन हुआ है मेरे हिसाब से. ठीक है, जो भी जिसने भी जो भी कहा काफ़ी घटिया चीज़ थी. आई एग्री टू दैट. बट जिसने कहा सिर्फ उसको टारगेट करना चाहिए था मेरे हिसाब से, क्योंकि फालतू में दूसरे लोगों को बोल के कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है, क्योंकि वो चीज़ जो बोली गई थी काफ़ी बेकार चीज़ थी. आई एग्री दैट वाज एक्चुअली डिस्गस्टिंग टू बी सेड. ठीक है, बट जिसने बोला उसको टारगेट करो. चूज वन, रिएक्ट नेटिव और फ्लटर. रिएक्ट नेटिव करा है आपको, कर दो रिव्यू प्लीज. ओके, आई रिव्यू जस्ट अ सेक. अवेंज्ड स्वेन फोल्डेड, या मैन दैट्स अ गुड बैंड. आई लव KK. या मैन, मुझे भी KK पसंद है. इफ समवन हियर हैव अ लॉट ऑफ सप्लाई इन डिग्री एंड आफ्टर 2 years of experience possible to crack MNC or not, because company have seen your old version in degree. If somebody have a lot of supply in degree, what do you mean by this? भैया, but you look similar to KK. Oh, thanks man, thanks KK, nice, thank you. नेशनल इम्पोर्टेंस का कॉलेज है. मेरा प्लेसमेंट में पार्ट नहीं लिया मैंने ड्यू टू माई डिसीजन ऑफ नॉट सिटिंग ड्यू टू पर्सनल रीजंस, और अभी 8 सेम में ख़त्म हो जाएगा. कोई ऐसा वे बताओ ना SD के लिए. ऑफ कैंपस पहले अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाओ एंड उसको डिप्लॉय मारो एंड अपना स्ट्रॉन्ग रेज्यूमे को स्ट्रॉन्ग करके स्टार्टअप्स में टारगेट मारो. लिसन ड्रेक, ओके, बट स्टार्टअप्स में 1-2 साल एक्सपीरियंस के बाद भी MNC बैकलॉग्स टारगेट करेगी 3 years का या नहीं? स्टार्टअप्स विल नॉट टारगेट योर backlog, they will only go for your skill, and I will suggest you go for remote jobs. How to build logic, bro? For logic, it's about, first you need to be very good in programming language, and best way to build logic is to go for DSA. What's your source of income? I earn from freelancing. I earn from one-on-one calls. Night mod is giving trauma. I'm going to my playlist. Okay, nice. All right. So here, project. Okay. What's your username? Are you Ayush? Who needs a review for Twitter? कौन था ट्विटर के लिए रिव्यू मांग रहा था? यस, एडोनिस. यू आर ओके, फाइन. एडोन आयुष. Are you first year BTech student learning web development, building in public, sharing my daily progress? ओके, मैं तो बोलूँगा लर्निंग वेब डेवलपमेंट के जगह ऐसे लिखो कि लर्निंग वेब डेवलपमेंट इट मेक्स यू लुक लाइक एनी अदर पर्सन, राइट? आई विल सजेस्ट यू लर्निंग वेब डेवलपमेंट के जगह यहाँ पे लिखो लर्निंग हाउ टू बिल्ड रियल वेब एप्स और हाउ टू बिल्ड रियल वेब बेस्ड प्रोडक्ट्स, ऐसा कुछ लिखो. क्योंकि अगर आप यहाँ पे ऐसा लिखोगे ना लर्निंग हाउ टू बिल्ड, यहाँ पे लर्निंग भी हटा दो, बिल्डिंग वेब एप्स और बिल्डिंग वेब बेस्ड प्रोडक्ट्स, लर्निंग हटा दो, सिर्फ इसमें यहाँ पे लिखो वेब बेस्ड प्रोडक्ट्स और वेब एप्स. क्योंकि इसमें क्या होगा ना, कोई भी आपका फॉर एग्जाम्पल कोई स्टार्टअप फाउंडर आपके प्रोफाइल में आ गया, वहाँ पे क्या देखेगा कि लर्निंग वेब डेवलपमेंट, उसको लगेगा कि जस्ट अ स्टूडेंट एंड ऑल. अगर यहाँ पे आप ऐसे लिखोगे लर्निंग वेब एप्स लाइक बिल्डिंग वेब एप्स और वेब बेस्ड प्रोडक्ट, तो उसको लगेगा कि आपका माइंडसेट ही एज अ प्रोडक्ट डेवलपर है ना, तो एक अच्छा इंप्रेशन क्रिएट होता है. ओके, एंड हे आई एम लर्निंग, नाइस. और ना इतना इमोजी वगैरह मत यूज़ करो, क्योंकि ये ना लिंक्डइन नहीं है ये. इसमें ना आपको मतलब क्या होता है कि आप, जैसे मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ मेरा एक बार पोस्ट, आप देखो, मैं क्रिस्प, कीप इट अप टू द पॉइंट, 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 कीप इट टू द पॉइंट. ठीक है, कीप इट टू द पॉइंट. ऐसे क्लीन रखो अपने प्रोफाइल को। इमोजी वगैरह ज़्यादा यूज़ करोगे ना तो लगेगा कि स्पैमी लगता है प्रोफाइल। ओके ओके नाइस। और बाकी सब सही है। Yeah, Mayush, okay. DevOps. How can I get guaranteed remote job even after 3 years back? They will ask about it and examples who hires. See, they will ask about it. You can say that, like you wanted to, you were exploring other things. ऐसे करके बोलना. I think startups can give you remote job. Exactly. From where to learn DSA? Take you forward Striver sheet. I learned English. I clear some concept in English grammar, but not fluently speak like you. And how to possible? And my native language is Punjabi. Okay. To improve yourself, अगर आपको इंग्लिश में improve करना है तो सबसे पहले मैं तो बोलूँगा कि आप पहले इंग्लिश बुक्स रीड करो, बुक्स को इंग्लिश में रीड करो, इंग्लिश आर्टिकल्स पढ़ो, ठीक है। उसके बाद अपना स्पीकिंग स्किल्स को इम्प्रूव करने के लोगों से इंग्लिश में बात करो। थर्ड, इम्प्रूव योर इंग्लिश स्पीक लिसनिंग स्किल्स, इंग्लिश पॉडकास्ट देखो। अब ये अगर आप 1-2 महीने करोगे आपका ऑटोमेटिकली इंग्लिश इम्प्रूव होगा। कुबरनेटिस डॉकर से थोड़ा मुलाकात हुआ था इंटर्न में, डॉकर से एक फिजिकल मशीन में करा, सारा ऐप्स को डेवलप और होस्ट किया जाता है और भी जाता। ओके नाइस भाई। डू यू प्ले चेस? आई ऑलवेज प्ले चेस व्हेन आई एम फ्री एंड माई गोल इज दैट आई वॉन्ट टू विन अ मैच फ्रॉम एवरी कंट्री वंस वी आर ऑनलाइन। ओह दैट्स नाइस। यस आई डू प्ले चेस। लास्ट स्ट्रीम में चेस तो देखा ही था आप लोगों ने, मैंने कैसे चेस खेला था। भाई चाइल्डहुड क्रश का नाम भी आप बता ही दो। आई मीन एक्ट्रेस। एक्ट्रेस कौन थी भाई चाइल्डहुड? मुझे एक्चुअली मेरी पहली क्रश थी टाइटैनिक की हीरोइन, क्या नाम था उसका, केट विंसलेट। वो मेरी पहली क्रश थी। एमा, ओके मेरी पहली क्रश थी केट विंसलेट। सबसे अच्छा रिकॉर्ड वीडियो ऑफ योरसेल्फ स्पीक इन इंग्लिश। ओके नाइस। ओके कुबरनेटिस डॉकर के ऊपर काम करता है बट स्टिल डज इट माई लिनक्स लाइक कमांड्स, इवन डॉकर वर्क्स बाय लिनक्स की कमांड्स। ओके अज्योर कहाँ से पढ़ूँ, कोई अच्छा रिसोर्स? सी अज्योर तो आप ज़्यादातर ऑनलाइन आपको थ्योरेटिकल नॉलेज ही मिलेगा, क्योंकि जितना भी क्लाउड सर्विसेज है ना, AWS, अज्योर, यहाँ पे थ्योरेटिकल नॉलेज आपको यूट्यूब में मिलेगा, क्योंकि ये सब पेड होते हैं ना, फ्री में आप कितना ही सिखा पाओगे। आई एम लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड फॉर MongoDB, Node.js, absolutely React jobs. I am learning these technologies. I have experience in Angular and JavaScript. I don't have a job from 1 year. Please guide me. Okay. You are learning MongoDB, Node.js, React. Okay. You have to build projects and deploy them. मैं बार बार बोलता हूँ प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाओ फिर डिप्लॉय मारो। एंड प्रोजेक्ट्स आपका सिंपल प्रोजेक्ट्स नहीं, सिंपल ई-कॉमर्स एप्लीकेशन, सोशल मीडिया, ऐसा नहीं। You have to build something unique. You have to build a product. Okay, nice. ब्रदर जावा में DSA बेस्ट कंटेंट बताओ ना, मेरा 200 क्वेश्चंस किया है अभी तक। मास्टर एंड ग्रास कंसेप्ट, कोई अच्छा कंटेंट बताओ। हो मैंने फॉर DSA स्ट्राइवर शीट इज़ वेरी गुड। यू कैन, देयर इज यूट्यूब चैनल कॉल टेक यू फॉरवर्ड। योर फेवरेट इंडियन हीरोइन? कटरीना कैफ। मेरी इंडियन हीरोइन पे क्रश तो मुझे कटरीना कैफ पे था। इफ़ यू हैव 2 to 3 lakhs, विच PC विल यू बाय, मैकबुक और विंडोज़? मैकबुक। ब्रदर भाई धुरंधर दोनों पार्ट दे, मैंने अभी तक फर्स्ट पार्ट ही नहीं देखा, मैंने धुरंधर नहीं देखा अभी तक। When I write code in VS Code, then after time inline suggestion limit full, then how to get it fully? You cannot get it fully because उसके बाद you have to pay, or else it will remove. It will be renewed after a month. भाई नाइट बर्ड क्या बोल रहा है? यू आर ऑन माई नॉटी लिस्ट। नाइट बर्ड कैसा बोल रहा है भाई? अज्योर AWS क्लाउड सब पेड होते हैं और बहुत बड़ा बिल्स भी देते हैं। आई हैव सीन बिग बिल्स ऑन सिंगल कंप्यूट इंस्टेंस लाइक EC2 इटसेल्फ। गलती से मैंने ऑन छोड़ दिया। हाँ भाई मैंने भी सेम इशू किया है। मुझे एक बार ना 600 रुपये का बिल आया था, मैंने कुछ किया भी नहीं। आई नो 600 रुपये उतना ज़्यादा नहीं है, बट मुझे तो लगा था फ्री चल रहा भाई। वो जावा में बिल्ड नहीं करता TUF, एक्चुअली वो C++ में करता है, लाइक स्पेस जावा बेस्ड फुल्ली फ्रॉम थिंकिंग टू इम्प्लीमेंटिंग। वो तो इफ़ यू आर डीएसए का ना ऐसा क्या है कि वही कोई लैंग्वेज बेस्ड नहीं होता है, आपको डीएसए का कंसेप्ट समझना, फिर आपको खुद के लैंग्वेज में खुद से कोड करना है। वैसे करोगे तो आपका लॉजिक बिल्डिंग काफ़ी स्ट्रांग होगा। ओके, क्या बकवास सवाल है भाई। हे ब्रो, माई फर्स्ट ईयर ऑफ MCA, गॉट सम नॉलेज ऑफ मॉर्न, कैन यू प्लीज सजेस्ट मी वॉट टू डू फर्दर? आई एम कन्फ्यूज बिटवीन AI because of AI first. I don't want to get into trouble in future choosing a wrong thing. For the MCA, MERN. Okay, get into building AI agents because in that it will be using your MERN stack knowledge as well, and you just need to integrate LLMs and give access to LLMs. That's it. Shatank, bhaiya, how to integrate Claude code with VS Code? I will use it in hackathon future. First, you have to install Claude CLI. Then you just need to, in VS Code terminal, you have to use Claude. That's it. अगर ऑन भी छोड़ दिया जाए तो भी प्राइस बढ़ाते जाते हैं AWS EC2 के लिए। या मैन, system design questions are just random and interviews ask question like beyond my expectations, give guide to this. So it means your system design is weak. You need to work on system design. I will suggest you can watch playlist of Gaurav Sen YouTube channel. That is good. Playlist is good. ऐसी बरसातों में आऊं ना। You say complex projects, so I already create project task manager which have admin, create task priority and accept, leave and user से task and comment तक leave etc. more many things. It's okay on this also comes under simple CRUD application. मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ कि go for simple like a web RTC project. Web RTC उठाओ, web RTC सीखो, socket IO सीखो and then try to build something using that. Yeah, I got you, but see if you anybody from chat knows, please ask them to write in chat for Java based complete course. Okay guys, if you know any Java based DSA course, do recommend in the chat. When is system design required? System design is actually very important. System design is used, for example, normally you write a code, it will scale for at least 100 to 500 or maybe 1000 users. After that you have to scale your system, because if you don't scale, your entire app will crash. That's where system design comes into the picture. How did you start your YouTube? What all problems did you face and how did you overcome them? Actually, I started YouTube. Firstly, I never started YouTube, just to get views and all. I started YouTube so that I can be consistent. If you go to my YouTube channel and you see my first ever video, there you will see that I am showing my update of building a SaaS, a software as a service. So I created this YouTube channel so that I can be consistent with my project building. Okay, good night भैया, कल कॉलेज है as coordinator student for placement. Okay, all the best. Good night. अच्छा, मैं जेमिनी, क्लॉड, चैट जीपीटी जो कोड देखकर समझकर लिखता हूँ, क्या उसे वाइब कोडिंग भी कहते हैं? मुझे वाइब कोडिंग किससे कहते हैं? वाइब कोडिंग उसको नहीं कहते। वाइब कोडिंग अगर आप AI से ही कोड लिखा रहे हो, जैसे कोडेक्स, क्लॉड कोड यूज़ करके। Kunal Kushwaha, I've heard. Okay, I do DS in Java, but I don't really know playlist. Okay, is Spotify clone a good project? Yes, it is a good project, but make sure you also implement that, streaming option, streaming of the video, of the audio files. But I get a job in months, so please suggest me good project for good next job. Try to build a Google Meet clone. Your opinion about new pattern-wise DSA going on. What pattern-wise? Can you explain? I wish I had known this earlier. What a joke. Okay. How many % of students were placed from your branch? Very less. Yeah, thank you bhaiya. What is vibe coding? I understood now. Yeah, man. Okay. Guys, please suggest me a paid course or awesome content for DSA in Java if available free. Okay. All right. I think it's time to wrap up now. Should we wrap up? Or do you have any more questions? Should we wrap up or not? Do let me know in the chat. Okay. What is SaaS? I see every related video in your YouTube channel explaining SaaS. SaaS is a software as a service. We actually build a software and people use it on a monthly subscription basis. That's SaaS. For me, DSA is a tool. Like when I am using learning backend, I do DSA with help me become a better AI backend logics. Nice. MERN plus AI integrated plus LLM is equal to good job. True. Less than 50%. Yeah, man, less than 20% actually. I used to read Norman's book for DSA. Norman's book, okay. I don't know. SaaS equals sauce. Okay. See you soon. Yeah, guys, it's time to wrap up now. Can you suggest some good AI stuff to learn as a developer? As a developer, I'll just show you. You can go to YouTube. I'll show you my YouTube panel. If you go to YouTube here, and for AI part, just a sec. कहाँ गया? कहाँ गया भाई? एक सेकेंड, होल्ड ऑन. For SaaS, for AI based, what was the resource? I'm forgetting the name. Hold on. I'm forgetting the name actually. Okay. Bye. MERN and CPP DSA is good combination. MERN plus CPP. You don't even need CPP. With MERN you can do DSA with JavaScript. Bye. In IITs it's higher than 90% in CSE. Okay. We go to YouTube here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Chai and code is really for MERN revising concepts. Yep. Are you doing job somewhere? I used to have a job. I left my job 2 months back. I used to work in a MNC as a Spring Boot developer. But I've heard doing DSA in Java or CP is better. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. It's independent. DSA is independent of programming language. You can do it in any programming language. क्या हम वाइब कोडिंग से सच में इनकम अर्न कर सकते हैं? मतलब कंपनीज को कोई ऑब्जेक्शन नहीं है होता कि पूरा कोड ही कॉपी पेस्ट करवा दिया, मैं चाहिए ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट. ओके, आप कर सकते हो. देखो लोग कर रहे हैं ऐसा चीज़, ठीक है. तो इसमें नहीं, ऐसा नहीं कि आप अकेले हो जो ये कर रहे हो. एक्चुअली लोग कर रहे हैं. जॉब में भी वाइब कोडिंग यूज़ हो रहा है. हाउ मच डिड यू अर्न एज फ्रीलांसर? मैक्सिमम आई अर्नड वाज 94,000 with one project. Pass out batch. I completed my BTech in 2023. Hello, can you give me on the website I created? Yes, you can drop the Discord link in the server. Good night. Okay. All right, everyone. I'll wrap up now. Where you Spring Boot developer, Abhishek? I was Spring Boot developer in a service-based MNC. Good night. I must see you. Good night, everyone. Good night. Okay. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining the stream. Alright everyone, thanks for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And if you enjoyed the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel and drop a like. And we have a like target of 100 likes. So help me reach that target. And I'll see you in the next stream. Until then, take care of yourself. Bye.